Welcome, race fans. Tonight, the Laura Arca Series takes to Pocono Racetrack. Man, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a good one here, Jeff. We were just watching these guys in practice here. I think there's going to be a lot of car parts on the track tonight. But
I think so.
Yeah, but these guys will get it sorted out. Hopefully, it's a much better race than we had last week. Well, I was just informed a little bit ago here, there is an OP Racing race up on MaxSpeedTV tonight as well here in just a little bit. But tomorrow night, we got the HLRL Highline Racing League coming up tomorrow night, their truck series. And that should, you know what? I think that's an Xfinity series, but I don't know. I'll have to check on that. But anyhow, getting back to it here. Looking at the race analytics coming into tonight, 74-degree air temperature, 98-degree track temperature. They're doing 80 laps. That's 200 miles. Tire window about 50 to 60 laps. And the fuel window, I'm kind of guesstimating this at about 45 to 55 laps and 2.5 miles around here. 55 miles an hour down pit road. All right.
All right. Taking a look at tonight's points here, Jacob Finn is the point leader coming into tonight's race here at Pocono, and he leads Aaron Smith by 19. Tony Hilbrands is in third place. He is 23 points back. Terrell Baker is in fourth. He's 37 back. Howie Briss is in fifth. He's 88 points back. William Schmidt is in sixth. He's 89 points back. Anthony Sharps in seventh is 100 points back. Will Klein in eighth is 125 points back. Evan Pienta in ninth is 138 points back. And Joseph Lombard to round out your top 10. He is 166 points back. Jared?
Yeah, then we got 11th points there, Cole Freilich, Luke Lafaro in 12th, Daniel Falkingham, already a winner this year, in 13th. Zachary Mertez is 14th, and Zoltan Herczak kind of down in the points a little more than I thought, being in 15th. Brett Bothwell, Keaton Jones, Sean Williams, who missed Daytona, remember, trying to work his way back up in points. He's 18th, excuse me. And then William Barbagelata and Aaron Brown is your top 20 in points here.
Yeah, it's I'm kind of looking here, not really any points battles going on right now, except for fifth and sixth, Howie Briss and William Schmidt. I mean, they're only a point separated, but man, Howie Briss is like 51 points back from fourth. And then you've got, Will Klein, he's like 25 points back from seventh. And then Joseph's 28 points back from Evan. Cole Freilich's only 5 points out of the top 10, though, so that's pretty close battle there. But man, you just keep looking down through the list there, and it's pretty big gaps.
Right, absolutely. But we did see last week, if we remember, at North Wilkesboro, Jacob Fenn had a bad run, so all the top 5, they gained quite a bit of points on the point leader. I think Jacob had about an 80 to 90 point lead last week, and now it's only down to 19, and 6 guys are within 90 now. So, I mean, it's a wide open battle for this championship now as we're on to race number 6 here tonight at Pocono.
Yeah, it sure is. Tonight, this is the Legacy Pocono. This is not the new Pocono.
Yeah, it won't be as much, less grip on the track, probably being the old surface, and you just kind of see how the new Pocono, there's not grass obviously, but here, you got the grass in the corners and stuff like that, and so it's just a little bit different, the older version.
Oh wait, take that back. No, they are at the new version, because I just watched them go through the tunnel turn and there's no grass there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the new one. Yeah, I didn't see the picture yet, but yeah, this is the new one.
So I apologize for that, folks. This is the new configuration, because I did watch them go through the tunnel turn there, and it is asphalted down there instead of having grass.
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes here left in practice, and you've probably seen on the cameras a lot of these guys, getting in trouble, wrecking around and stuff. We got Aaron Smith leading the board here with a 55.361, and I haven't really seen what these cars are doing, but I have a feeling for sure, probably after fresh tires too, there might be a lot of shifting going on here tonight, especially in turn 1, turn 3. You might see a lot of shifting tonight. It'll be interesting to see who can handle the car with downshifting.
Exactly. And sometimes, Jared, we might even see some of the drivers possibly downshift in turn 2, the tunnel turn. That's the most trickiest corner on this track. It's the most tightest corner on this track. So I think we might see some downshifting there tonight as well.
Yeah, it could, especially as the tires wear. How I'm not sure how much the fall off will be, but I think here it's usually quite a bit. So we could definitely see a lot of that, and you know, guys shifting and trying to make that car get a little more grip. But then when you downshift, that makes that car get sideways, you know, and stuff. And we might see you know, a little bit of action there, people trying to downshift. And we got a nice field here tonight. Looks like about a little more than 30 cars here tonight, so that's good.
That's what I'm seeing,
big,
yeah.
wide racetrack, Pocono. 3 different corners, all completely different corners. It's almost impossible to get a clean lap. You got 3 different corners to try to work with. That's, you know, that's why they call it the tricky triangle.
All right, folks, we're going to step away and go to the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket track left, the bombs busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Qualifying is getting underway here. Just started, actually, so we're waiting to see what drivers will opt to take qualifying times here. So what's your thoughts for qualifying here, Jared, from seeing the practice times and how everybody, kind of fared in practice?
Well, kind of, leaving off where we were last week, Aaron Smith, he, got the pole last week at North Wilkesboro. He was obviously the dominant, the dominant car last week, and unfortunately just couldn't get that win. But again, he's winless this year so far. Qualifying, that's one guy I'm looking at. We got Daniel, who was fast in practice. Tommy Gossett up there, top 5 in practice too. So, one of them 3 would be a really good pick for me for the pole here. But a couple other guys that really didn't set a fast time in practice, but they're going to be fast in the race. Zoltan was a good half a second off the top time, but you just got to think he's going to get it figured out and be fast in this race, and maybe put a good qualifying lap down. And and Nick Molino, last week's winner, he's way down the leaderboard in practice. So we'll see how he fares here at Pocono. Talk about going from completely different tracks from week to week. I mean, North Wilkesboro to this place, man, whoever made this schedule, they wanted it to be different, that's for sure.
Oh, of course.
But that makes it fun, though. I mean, and hey, right there, I mean, okay, with Aaron Smith so far quickly to the top of the board here. 55.5, about 0.2 off his practice time. We got John Barry now moving to the second. Hayes Booth really needing a good run. P3 here on his qualifying lap so far. And then Nick Molino, Keaton Jones, so far your top 5 here. Got 80 laps tonight. Kind of a long race here at Pocono. And I don't know, I feel like this track, qualifying is important to keep that track position, but you also see guys come from the back here. Lots of room here. Usually it gets kind of spread out and you can be able to make some passes here. There's, all the braking zones into the corner. So I feel like there's lots of opportunity to make passes here.
Oh, there's tons of opportunity
and the
to make
draft
passes.
Too. Yeah.
Oh, of course. When they're going down the straightaways, the draft will be a key thing here.
Yeah. Just under, about a little over a minute to go here in qualifying. Guys making their last attempts here. About 13 guys have made a time so far, which really is not even half the field. So a lot of guys choose not to qualify here.
I see that. So far, we've only got 13 qualifiers on the board. But there's only a minute left in qualifying, and looking good for Aaron Smith right now.
Is. Looking for 2 poles in a row,
Yeah. Hey, that's good consistency for him.
I'm sure he would love to turn those poles into wins, but he's got 2 poles this year. This could be his 3rd pole if he gets it, but maybe tonight will be the night he'd get that win. Again, this week, just curious, everybody in chat, who are you rooting for? Pick your favorite drivers here. Picks to win here tonight. Always interesting to see who everyone's rooting for in chat.
Another little interesting thing to kind of note here is so far this season, since this is, this is round number 6. For the first 5 rounds, there's been 5 different winners.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a, there hasn't been the, back-to-back winner. So I'm just kind of curious to see if, one of these 5 guys get another win here tonight and add to their wins, or do we see another new winner tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we could very well have our 6th different winner tonight as qualifying is over. Aaron Smith does win the pole tonight, so 2 in a row for Aaron Smith.
2 in a row, but that is his 3rd pole for the season. So So congratulations to Aaron Smith for grabbing the pole. Starting second will be John Barry. Row 2, starting third, is Tommy Gossett. Fourth is Hayes Booth. In row 3, we've got Nick Molyneux in fifth and Luke LaFaro in sixth. Row 4 has Keaton Jones in seventh, Howie Briss in eighth. And row number 5 has Joseph Lombard ninth and Anthony Sharps in 10th. Jared?
Yep, Tony Hillbrand's in 11th. Cole Freilich 12th. We got Sean Williams back there in 13th. Jeremy Garrison 14th. And Pierce Maffitt 15th. Then you got Will Klein, the first guy choosing not to take a time tonight. He will start 16th with Daniel Falkingham. Zoltan Herx, a lot of fast guys back here. Tom Mercier and Chad Oxendine making his Laura debut also here tonight, starting 20th.
Terrell Baker, old TCB, will start 21st tonight. William Schmidt will roll off 22nd. Evan Pienta will start 23rd. Zachary Mertez 24th. Brad Bothwell will start 25th. Joey Stone in 26th. Aaron Brown will start 27th. Ethan Workman 28th. Jacob Finn 29th. Gavin Hibbs will start 30th. Justin Mons, I guess is how you say that name, is 31st. Jordan Sailors is 32nd, and Stefan Purcell is 33rd. And that rounds out your starting grid tonight.
Yes, nice field. 33 cars tonight. It's awesome to see. And kind of cool looking at the chat there. We got actually a wife in chat rooting for Stefan Purcell. That's kind of cool to see there.
Very cool.
And so thanks for tuning in, everybody here that's watching. Give it a like, subscribe, share it. You know, get it out there. You gotta get good content on here tonight here at Pocono. It's gonna be a great race here, I think, and we got a good field of cars here for tonight.
I believe we do. But yep, thanks to every one of you who've tuned in for this race tonight. It'll be a pretty good one here at Pocono. It is 80 laps, 200 miles.
And one other thing about Aaron Smith's time, he beat John Barry by 0.2 of a second just about. I mean, that is a really good lap and a big, I mean, you don't really see that often, guys getting the pole by that much. So, I mean, he put down a heck of a lap.
Yeah.
Pace laps here definitely do take a while. Obviously, a big 2.5 mile triangle here in the Poconos of Pennsylvania. And we're going to go through the tunnel turn here, and I don't know, a lot of people have been asking for it. I see it in the comments, and I see it in the thing. Should we get TCB up here for a yeehaw to start the race?
I think so. There's people in chat asking for it, so here we go.
Wait, what's happening?
There's a lot of people requesting you to give us a yeehaw for the start, so we're just going to... How are you doing?
Oh, Jared, you know what? I'm doing just fine, feller.
Awesome. Well, we'll leave it to you. Get this thing started, man.
All right. You know what? I hope everyone is ready for this tricky triangle to put on a show right here for Laura. All right, boys, here we are here at the tricky triangle. Everybody get your triangles out. Start dinging them. Get it. Oh, ding it.
All right, and there you have it, guys. You're welcome. There's your TCB yeehaw. And look at them already fanning out 3 and 4 wide going into turn 1. This track can do about 9 cars wide. As Aaron Smith, John Barry on that second group, someone way up the race.
Oh, I saw that.
And we got one spin, and Tony Hillbrands is around back there
no
behind
caution.
them.
They stay green. But it was Luke LaFaro in the 26 car that just drove it right into the wall.
Yeah,
and then down on the bottom in front of him, you can see Tony Hillbrand's like he flipped the apron a little bit coming off turn 1, got loose, but he stayed out of traffic's way, and a caution did not come out, so we stay green flag conditions.
Good. Then we got a little battle here for the 3rd position. Look, Keaton Jones looking to the inside. Tommy Goss. Tommy Goss just going to let him go, I think, here. It's lap 1. No need to race it on. And Keaton Jones will take that 4th spot. And right as he loses that spot, here comes Hayes Booth. Again, he had a really rough race last week. I know he was practicing a lot this week, and so far he's going for a top 5 spot. That's a great start for this kid.
It really is.
Let's see. Oh, wow, and Joseph's got damage on the back of his car. I don't know if it's just shown that for me, or he's way in the back in 33rd.
I'm also seeing I'm also seeing a tad bit of damage on the front of the car too. Not much, just
Yeah.
a little bit. Now he's got a substantial amount of damage on the back end. That car is going to be hurt aerodynamic wise.
Yeah,
That
for
whole
sure.
entire rear spoiler is just destroyed.
Yeah, not quite sure what was going on there. But so far, lap 3 here. These laps do take a while, almost a minute a lap here.
They do.
We got a nice 3 wide almost battle there for that's 4th, 5th. You got Hayes Booth, Howie Briss, and Tommy Gossin. Look at the crossover there. Nice move there by Tommy. And you could see these guys, Jeff. They are just like come up the corners like that car. The car gets really light. I feel like the car gets a little wobbly come off the corners here, and it seems like drivers are struggling with it.
I think they are.
Wow, through that tricky tunnel turn. It's a really fast corner, but it's so flat. It's really hard to get the car to rotate through there. I mean, if you miss your line barely, that thing's going to go straight. And it's definitely a really, really tough turn. One of the, obviously all 3 turns here are tough, but that one I feel like is probably the trickiest.
Yeah, it is. And I went back and looked at Joseph again, and I noticed that he blinked out for almost a whole corner. So,
Yeah.
and when I went back, I did go back to look at the initial start of the race.
Oh, we got on the front stretch. Will Klein.
Uh-oh.
And
yep, Will Klein is sideways, and Brad Bothwell clipped him.
That was really late onto the straightaway, too. That's very odd to see.
Let's go back and take a look at it here and see exactly what happened.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
It started, what is that, Aaron Brown gets in the wall? Yeah.
It didn't start with Brad Bothwell. I'm seeing Pierce Moffitt.
Yeah. And then he hits Will Klein. I mean, I don't really know what's going on there. And then Brad Bothwell just kind of, I mean, they were wrecking in front of him, nowhere to go. But, man, really tough break for Will Klein there. Just, I don't know. Wrecking like that on the middle of the straightaway is track like this. You just don't see that often. And obviously they got together off turn 3 there. But that wreck took a long time.
The caution. Yeah, Brad Bothwell.
Yeah.
But the caution wasn't for them. The caution was for the 41 of Pierce Moffitt, I believe. He had a small amount of contact with Tony Hilbrands.
Oh, he did, yes.
He did. And that got him around. And when he come around, you can see the 99 car there. He kind of went down the track, and it looked like he got a little loose, but he saved it. And then as the 41 was going down the racetrack, the 45 is up on the high side and then just comes down the racetrack, it looks like.
Yeah, it was like he was just kind of swerving and then got into, really unfortunate for Will Klein there, just an innocent bystander.
Definitely
just
unfortunate.
Trying to get through that, yeah. Huh. I don't know, Jeff. That one's weird. I don't know.
That one is weird.
Well, I don't know if these guys went by pit road when we were looking at all that stuff. I don't think you would see any of the leaders pit.
I don't think so.
We're
not
only
this early.
four laps in or so. But we'll see when they come by here. The pits, see if we have any takers. I'm sure a lot of guys at the back. You'll see maybe the back half of the field for sure come down. But I don't know how the tire wears pretty. As John Barry's using the access road there.
There's a lot of cars on the access road.
Nope, you see, Aaron was like, yeah, I'll try to fake people. No, but Tommy Gossett going to come down pit road.
Tommy Gossett will lead a few down pit road.
Yeah, he is out of this race already.
Aaron Brown.
Aaron Brown, yeah. So he will finish in the 33rd position, but yeah, he had a couple hard hits there, and Will Klein, that hit with Brad Bothwell, that I'm sure his at least chance to win is definitely out the window. Tommy Gossett, of the guys that pit, wins the race off pit road. And we got Nick Molyneux pitted, Daniel Falkingham, Terrell Baker, Chad Oxendine. A lot of these guys choosing to come down early, get some tires, and see what If they can do anything, the new tires on 5 laps.
Hey, it's not really a bad call right now for those
Yeah.
guys, you know, kind of toward the back of the field. And so, I mean, them kind of just, they're testing the waters a little bit per se. They're seeing what can be done with this change.
Absolutely.
And it looks like Brad Bothwell did not take his car behind the wall. He fell out.
That's tough. I mean, he did definitely have some damage from that crash, obviously, but he also maybe having some connection issues too. So
Yeah, because I got the iRacing message that says Brad Bothwell fell to an acceptable level. So yeah, he had a connection issue to the internet servers there. So yikes! As I said, I've also seen, I believe the problems to Joseph were also internet connectivity issues. Because when I went back to look at Joseph there on that beginning laps, he blinked out for like a whole lap.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's where the damage come from or what, but I think that's what mired him back here, because I went back to look. I saw him on the start. He come off turn 1, the car disappeared, and he didn't come back until around probably the exit of turn 3. So there was almost a whole lap there. He was gone. And while I was on him, when I went back live to change cameras, he blinked out again for a whole corner. So he did. Joseph Lombard got the damage fixed indeed. So I'm glad to see that. Hopefully, as I said, it was just net code due to the connection issue. Might have been the damage problem, but we'll see, because as I said, I did not see him involved in any crashes, but he was blinked out for almost a whole lap and then a whole corner. So yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, so far it looks like Watami Gosseby in the first round period, he is going to restart back in 12th. So he did give up a 5th place position to get the tires. He will restart 12th. We'll have to keep an eye on him and see how he does. So the top 11 cars choosing to stay out here in this first caution here at Pocono. And a lot of guys that started in the back that stayed out. You know, Zoltan Herzog up to the top 10 already. So that's definitely one guy to watch.
Yeah.
18th to 8th in 5 laps. As pace lights are off on the truck, and it's single file restarts here in Laura for the ARCA series. And you'll see with single file restarts, that makes guys that are, you know, a little far back try to jump it, get a run on them, and I think you're going to see a lot of slingshots on restarts here today, which should be really exciting to watch. But we're going to go to green, Jeff, so get them going.
Yep, we sure are. The lights are out on the pace truck here. He should turn down pit road any moment. There he goes.
Green,
and
green,
the green
green.
flag's back out here at Pocono. We're back underway for the Laura ARCA series.
You see Aaron Smith kind of going down the track to break that draft. You see, you know, cars running 3 lanes already throughout the pack. Sean Williams making it 3 wide back behind these guys. Sean Williams, he's going to stay side by side there with Cole. Howie Brisket around on the outside, blinking a little bit there. Look out. Oh, we got one car spinning way behind this
Yeah,
guy.
there's another caution. It is Daniel Falkingham.
Wow, Daniel again. And he spun out last week, too. It's 2 weeks in a row.
Go back and take a look at this. We're riding along with Daniel here. As you see him diving into turn 1, we got TCB behind him. And it looks like that left front tire just barely clips the apron a little bit.
Yeah, Daniel lost it, and he made hard contact with the inside wall.
He did.
That definitely was enough contact to really affect the car, I think. And again, really, like I said last week too, this week, Daniel just lost all by himself. TCB didn't even come close to touching him.
He didn't. It's kind of hard to tell from the camera views that I look, that I'm looking at, but it looks like that he just barely got on the apron on the transition, and that's what it kind of seemed like to me, that got him loose. But it also, when I go back and look at a different view, it looks like he was already getting loose before he hit the transition. So
yeah.
I'm thinking the transition where he hit it, the car was already loose, and I think it might have just helped him a little bit more.
Yeah, and then he doesn't save it too. Gets into the inside wall pretty dang hard, and I don't know. I mean, he'll probably go down pit road obviously and fix his damage. We'll see how the car runs after that, but that was some heavy contact for sure.
It was, yep. So caution number 2 here tonight comes out for Daniel Falkingham.
Yep, hopefully, you know, last week, obviously, if you guys were here, we saw quite a bit of cautions. You would think at the bigger track here today, we'd see a little less. So far here, just a few laps in, we got 2 cautions to start off this race. But long race, hopefully we can get it cleaned up here and see some good racing. But after these guys, if they pass pit road, trying to see if somebody's in TeamSpeak. Yes, okay. Yeah, let's pull Hayes Booth up into the up here. I want to talk to him. Hayes Booth, you're in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, man. You know, you were, had a rough race last week. Obviously, we saw that. But so far to start this race, it looks like you've been doing your practicing, and you're running top 5 here to start this race. How's the car, and how you feeling about this track and car combination?
Well, first off, I would just like to say that I have surprised myself. I'm doing. I qualified better than I expected to, so I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel good about this. The car feels pretty good right now. I've been able to figure out the braking zones and where to lift and where to not lift, all that stuff. Yeah, the track feels good. The conditions seem to fit the style that I'm wanting to go with. So far so good. We only gotten like 4, I think, green flag laps in so far, but hopefully we can get a good run in on this next restart. We'll keep figuring things out as we go.
Awesome. Yeah, well, you're doing a great job to start this race. Keep it up and keep that car clean, and maybe you can, get a top 5, go for this win here tonight. Maybe we'll talk to you later.
All right. See you, man.
All right. He seems to like the handling. A lot of guys, though, Daniel Falkingham, a lot of the guys we've seen, they're not liking the handling as they've crashed and been spinning out. So
yeah,
some guys figuring it out, some guys aren't yet.
Exactly. You can see some of these guys, they look like that they've kind of, got the work cut out for them. Cars, it looks like it's a handful. And, a few guys like, Hayes, it looks like they've kind of got it under control and they've kind of figured it out already.
Yep.
But then again, also, with the tires wearing out and stuff, and then they go and get used to that and then get back on fresh tires, that could change things too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've seen, Aaron Smith has led the way so far, 10 laps in, leading everything, making it look easy out there. But Keaton Jones up to 2nd, started in 7th, so he's definitely, moved his way through these front runners pretty quick with the amount of green flag laps that we really haven't had.
Yeah.
And Cole Freilich, another one in the 5th position, started 12th outside the top 10 up to the top 5. So, a lot of guys moving through the field here, and we'll see if anybody can contend with Aaron Smith in that big, bright yellow number 70.
I'm pretty sure, give it time, somebody will. I also kind of just want to point out, we do have Zoltan Herczeg. He is in 8th position right now,
Yes.
and he come from 18th. So he's picked up a great amount of positions here. And you've got William Schmidt behind him, who started 22nd. He's in 9th. And then Jacob Finn, the points leader,
Yes.
started 29th. He is one position outside the top 10. He's in 11th right now.
Very nice. Yeah, that's a nice way to crawl through the pack. It's what?
It is.
Almost 20 spots there.
Yeah.
10 laps, So it's a good start there for the point leader. Had a rough race last week. Wants to turn it around here and keep that point lead. Is getting close to going back green here.
Now you can get him going this time,
Yeah.
Jared, as I did the last time.
Yeah, these long pace laps, but the good thing about this track is they only do about 2 or 3 of them. So at least it kind of goes by as quick as it possibly can. Unlike last week, I feel like we did like 6 or something like that. But
Well, the short tracks, you do more pace laps than you do at the larger tracks. So
yeah. All right, well, here we come through turn 3 here. Aaron Smith leading. You got Keaton Jones, John Barry, Hayes Booth, Cole Freilich as your top 5. Pace truck's going to pull on down very momentarily, and there he goes. Come on, turn. There you go. All right.
Green
and it's a
flag,
quick
green
restart
flag.
zone. Green flag's back out of Pocono. Aaron Smith, Keaton Jones, your top 2. Green flag. We're back racing.
Aaron Smith is perfecting these restarts here. You can see the little small gap he gets on second place. But the question is, can Keaton Jones close it back up here diving into one?
Yep, first side-by-side battle. We got Sean Williams once again getting good restarts going to the inside of Howie Briss there. But
Yeah, he's trying to take the sixth position.
That draft that Howie's got, he's going to pull right back ahead. But up front, second place, Keaton Jones gets passed by John Barry. Look at Hayes Booth going for third. He was feeling, oh, here comes the crossover. Back to the inside. Hang on to it.
Cool.
Nice move, Keaton Jones there.
Yeah, some good racing right there between those two. Wow, we thought Hayes Booth had a pretty good run there, and then excuse me, I about said Howie, but Keaton Jones kind of just changed his mind and changed their minds too, and he's there. He goes, I think I got a little something
trouble behind it. Tony Hillbrands gets turned right in front of the field.
Yeah, and here's the third caution.
Oh my gosh, on the straightaway again.
Yeah, he got bumper hooked.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if that. Oh no, that was a 79 kind of wiggling there. I don't know if he hit the wall or.
Yeah, William Schmidt also the second car involved here.
Yeah, it started with William. I'm going to look here. We're right on with William.
Oh, man, he gets into the wall, and then when he turns off the wall, he's going to clip Tony Hillbrands. And heavy contact there. And Tony Hillbrands coming to this race, I believe, what, third in points? Somewhere around there.
Around there.
Yeah, third in points. He's going to take a hit here tonight.
Yeah, not looking good for him right now. But yeah, the 79 car, William Schmidt, just kind of bounced off the wall, and
yeah,
Tony Hillbrands was there. Nowhere really that the car could go, and wow, just a tough break.
Yeah, we kind of see that a lot. We saw, William, he gets in the wall, but it's almost like the car gets stuck on the wall and he can't get off it. And then when he goes to get off the wall, the car
shoots him down.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of weird, but
it's kind of like the wall has a mind of its own, and it has it has like a ghost hand, and it's like, here, I'll give you a little help.
That's pretty much what it looks like happened. Yeah. Well, on this caution flag, Daniel Falkingham is the first car lap down, so he should get the lucky dog here. I think he fixed all that damage from the previous caution, so we'll see if Daniel can get back in this race and work his way through the field. So he'll be back on the lead lap, and now I'll put 31 cars on the lead lap. We got 32 still on the track. Brad Bothwell, we mentioned he did disconnect. He did rejoin the race. He is only one lap down, only lost one lap, even disconnecting and coming back. So
that's pretty good, actually, because that's something you can't normally say, a lot about, because most of the times when you get disconnected from the iRacing servers, it seems like it takes you forever to come back in. You sometimes will, even at a large track, can have the possibility of going down 3 laps even. So, I mean, that's pretty good to see him be able to get back in.
Got a couple takers on pit road. Zoltan Herczeg giving up a top 10 spot to come down pit road. Yeah. And Daniel getting his lap back. He just flew by everybody. It's just, oh my gosh. But I don't know. You got a little time here. This long caution laps. Is there anybody you want to talk to, Jeff?
I didn't really have anybody in mind, but let's talk to, I was going to say we can talk to Falkingham.
Yeah, see what the heck he's doing.
Yeah.
Why he's wrecking.
Daniel Falkingham, you got a copy?
Hey, Jeff, how we doing?
All right, man. How are you doing?
We're doing okay. Just just running out of town right now at the moment, but we got back on the lead lap and we're gonna try to venture up to the field one more time.
Yeah, well, we saw that little, debacle you had back there on turn 1 a couple laps ago. Tell us about that. What happened there?
Yeah, I think that was just to have with the cold tires and just not knowing how much grip I had. And just went to turn one, I think I went in there a little bit faster than I should have, and their rear end stepped out on me, so that was kind of unfortunate. But gonna come in and put on 4 fresh tires, get the rest of our damage fixed, and then we'll be out good to go and try to hopefully go compete for this victory. We'll see what happens.
Well, if the damage that you repaired already, but the damage that's still on the car, how do you think it's going to affect it here on the restart or on this run?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm literally just I'm just finishing it all up right now, so I should have a clean car, and I should be ready to go. But if there's a little bit of damage, it may be a little bit noticeable, but we'll see what happens. But we're rolling off pit road right now. We're going to see what we can do here.
Awesome. All right, Daniel. Well, thanks for talking with us, and good luck.
No problem. Thank you.
Stop running out of talent, Daniel. Come on. I know you're better than that. Oh, man. Oh, lights are off, so we're going to go green in about 2 minutes because these pace laps take a long time. But,
hang on, we're not going green.
Oh,
not
never
going
mind.
green.
I guess we're going to go one more lap, delayed green.
Yeah, delayed green. The lights came back on. And it was not an admin delayed green. It was iRacing controlled, so...
Yeah, you want to know why? Daniel Falkingham, speaking of running out of talent, he just spun coming off pit road. Off turn one.
No!
He did.
We gave him the jinx.
Yep, he spun in the exact same spot where he spun that brought out the other caution, and then he overcorrected and hit the outside wall with the nose. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if he's wrecking under caution, I can only imagine that thing's going to drive under race conditions. So, Daniel Falkingham going for a spin, delaying the green here, so we will go one more pace lap here. And hopefully, man, I feel like I've been saying this for 2 straight weeks now. Hopefully we get some racing in. Come on, guys.
I can tell you one thing. I don't think Daniel Falkingham's having a good time right now. That's
Yeah, he may have said that, but he didn't mean it. Come on now.
I don't know. After this race tonight, the outing he's had so far, he spun out. Now he spun off pit road. I don't know, Jared. He might change his mind. So.
I think so. I mean.
All right, the lights go out this time, so hopefully they don't come back on again. And
Daniel's going to come down pit road, probably fix more damage that he just got under this caution. Come on, man. Yeah, just these pace laps just take a long time.
that they do.
Yeah, I'm another guy that just cracked the top 10. Obviously, you heard him earlier on the green flag. TCB has worked his way from 21st up to 10th now, cracking the top 10, along with Tommy Gassa, who pitted, who's back up to 9th, and our point leader, Jacob Fenn, 29th to 8th. That's definitely,
great.
obviously, the biggest movie here so far, 17 laps in.
Oh, of course.
All right, one more turn. We'll go back green here.
That we will.
And now that last restart, obviously, we saw John Barry take the second position back from Keaton Jones. So now we'll see if John Barry can do something on this restart with Aaron Smith. And finally going back green, Jeff, so go ahead. Let's get him going.
Yep, we will do that. Waiting for that pace truck to head down pit road. There he goes, and the green flag is back out here at Pocono. We're back underway for the Laura Arca Series.
Nice jump for Aaron there. Keaton Jones, I was going to say, he has a run on John Barry. He's going to look to the inside here going into one.
Yeah, he's looking. Let's see if he can clear him. John's going to put up a fight going into turn one
here.
here.
He sure is, but he's going to have to lift as he goes up the track. There you go.
Yeah. But Keaton Jones will indeed get around John Barry, but man, John did give him a good fight for that position.
Yes, he did. He did the best that he could here when you're running that second line. The guy in the bottom, he's going to come up, so you got to either lift or you guys are going to make contact. So you see Keaton Jones really got a nice run through the tunnel there. Big run on Aaron Smith. Wow, good corner there for Keaton Jones.
We do have another battle behind these guys here. Cole Fraley is battling Hayes Booth.
Yeah, look at Cole there, right on the bottom, on like the rumble strips there, using all the racetrack to get to the corner, and that's the fast way around, obviously. And look at up front, Aaron Smith kind of doing a little blocking there.
He is. He knows that position is starting to kind of, you know, fade away here if Keaton can catch up to him and get around him, and he's trying to keep Keaton back.
Yep. And Aaron got a nice run off the corner. He's going all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to break that draft, any run that he could possibly get.
He's breaking the draft, and he's playing defensive right now. He is really trying his best to keep these guys behind him. And what better way to play defense is just weave back and forth like that on the track and block every lane. And here comes Keaton Jones underneath him.
Look at this, throws in a 3, great run. He's gonna slide up, careful there, side by side, down the front stretch. And these guys run on side, well, John Barry's not close enough to, if he's a little closer, he'd be able to get a run, but still side by side. Look at him trying to side draft there, getting really close to that left rear corner there.
I think if Keaton can hit his marks right going into turn one here, though, he might be able to pass Aaron, and I think he will. Oh, he's pushing up the right.
Man,
he really close.
He forced the issue there.
He did.
And look at Aaron coming back.
Yeah, good crossover from Aaron Smith.
I don't know. I was just listening to these guys. Aaron Smith, he definitely was shifting right there. That's why he was able to get that run. He's downshift into third.
Man, you can see Aaron Smith kind of paid him back a little bit there. He's like, hey, you kind of cut me off. I'll cut you back off.
Good racing for the lead, for sure.
Oh, it is, definitely.
And look at this. He's coming back.
And Keaton's coming back again. He hasn't had enough. He's like, I got to have more.
Oh, man, that was a nice corner there.
Yes, and
now
here
he's
comes
sliding up.
Aaron Smith. Oh, yeah.
Now, nice corner there for Keaton Jones. He's going to lead this lap now for sure. And John Barry's sitting back. John Barry's sitting back there.
What was your side note you was going to say there, Jared?
No, I was just saying John Barry's sitting back there with this, you know, popcorn watching the show right in front of him. I mean, these guys are racing hard, and he's like, well, oh, look at Aaron go back to the outside. These guys are putting on a show up here.
I think Keaton was kind of, to me, it's what it looked like anyway. I think Keaton was mirror driving a little bit, and I think got a little scared. Thought Aaron was going to bump him.
Watch Aaron, he's setting him up. Aaron's setting him up. He's going to come back to the inside now. Another crossover. This is awesome racing for the lead.
I don't think I've seen anybody in a very long time do as many crossover moves as these two have had done so far. But man, they keep doing this. Look who's coming.
Look,
John Barry.
Not giving them room at all, though. But they're still side by side.
If they keep racing like this, John's going to catch him.
Oh yeah, I mean they're there. I mean he's bringing a lot of friends with him.
Oh,
Look at all these guys right behind him.
He's got all the movie lovers with him right here at the popcorn.
Oh man. Now let's see, Aaron Smith downshifting into third there, running that yellow line, trying to keep on the bottom. Man, there's no advantage, Jeff. They're just staying side by side.
They are.
It's good to see both lines working.
It is. I mean, especially for a track like Pocono, I don't really expect both lines to work as long as they have for these two. And if they keep driving like this,
especially through this turn too. That's a hard one to stay side by side. Oh, Keaton, keep it off the wall. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And here comes John Barry to the outside of Aaron Smith.
And look at Hayes Booth throwing it in there.
Wow.
This is incredible racing for the lead. This is unbelievable. We got 5 cars under a blanket here, racing for the lead at Pocono.
I think this is the first time, Jared, that we've actually saw the movie patrons want to become a part of the movie.
Oh my gosh.
They're just jumping right into it.
Man. It's exciting. Side by side for third. Hayes Booth looking to the inside of John Barry. John Barry's going to pinch him off the corner and get that run.
Yeah.
And he should be able to get the... Aaron Smith brushes the wall, doesn't make really hard contact. He's fine. Brushes the wall just a little bit up turn 1 there.
But on a sad side note, looks like the movie patrons have had to go back to movie school for a little bit as they kind of fall back in line.
Oh man, just behind them. They were good though, but Cole Fralick and Tommy Gossett made a little bit of contact. I thought Tommy was going to go around, but they save it. They're good. And
but
Aaron
Cole Fralick
Smith
did lose some ground on him there a little bit. They do have a little bit of a gap between them now. So, but it looks like Tommy Gossett is starting to reel in Howie Briss a little here.
Absolutely. And remember, Tommy, he is on a few lap pressure tires and all these guys ahead of him.
He is.
So he really could be making a move on these guys. If it especially if it stays green, I feel like Tommy's got the advantage on this run.
Well,
yeah, 6 laps.
Yeah, and I think right now, Jared, he's just back here conserving, so he can come up here and run with these guys.
I tell you who's not conserving is those front two. Aaron was looking to the inside, got back in line, and see if he can try it again here in the tunnel turn.
Well, we know those two aren't conserving at all.
No, they're having. I bet you they're having a bunch of fun. They got a big smile on their face. I know what it's like. I mean, you're sitting in the race for a lead like this. It is so fun. You're just having a blast.
Wow, you can see Aaron Smith just wheeling that race car right there. You can see there through, you can see there through turn 3, his front wheels were just going back and forth like repetitively. So you know he's dirt tracking it.
Yeah, these cars are sideways. I mean, I was watching some of these cars go through turn 3 right there, and they are all sideways. I mean, this is awesome.
Well, I mean, even if you watch them go down the straightaway, it kind of looks like the crab walking, but that's the way the car's set up.
I mean, look at it. That car is sliding right there. I mean, it
is.
Look at Keaton Jones now trying to get back. He's going to get back in line, get some draft, maybe, take a deep breath before they go battling again.
Yeah, he's going to have to collect himself here before he starts to battle again because, man, I think he's kind of just drained his energy right now. But maybe he's got a little bit of a recharge because here he comes.
Here he comes, man.
This kind of reminds me of you guys racing last night, Jared, that Newark race. Oh, my God. Folks, if you haven't seen that race from last night, you got to go back and watch it because it was absolutely phenomenal racing at Michigan.
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of fun there last night for sure. Kind of does, like you said, remind you of this a little bit. These guys put on a really good show. Look at these 3. I mean, up front, they are just nose to tail, evenly matched. Yeah, TCB, we got in P8 right now. Just a little off of these leaders that have been racing like crazy. But I think he's just sitting back. Then you got Chad Oxendine making his debut tonight, and Sean Williams, your top 10. I mean, I keep wanting to talk about guys in the pen, but this race for the lead is just unbelievable. I mean, these guys, we got 3 cars. Tommy Gossett, we talked about him being on the fresh tires. He is reeling these guys in. He's in 4th now, just got around Hayes Booth, and he is there. Oh, man, they are all slow. Aaron, here comes. Oh, my gosh. 3 wide for the lead. Let's do this. Come on.
Yeah, they're 3 wide right now.
Who's going to give? Anybody going to lift?
I don't know. We're going to find out. John Barry just put the ante up here. See what they do when they go into turn.
Oh, Aaron really throws it in there in the middle.
Yeah, he kind of made John Barry be the one that had to lift there.
Oh, man, look at them all. They're all sideways.
Ooh. Wow, some good racing.
Gosh.
Wow, that was just amazing how John just kept that car under control. I really thought he was going to lose it there, but man, he done such an amazing job. But here comes Tommy Gossett underneath him now to try to take that position from him. Will he get 3rd place or will John stay there? Let's see.
Yeah, 2x2. I mean, for the lead, for 3rd.
Well, we're getting Hayes Booth back here trying to make that second pack 3 wide. I think it looked like he was going to anyway.
Oh, Keaton. Oh, man, I thought he was pushing up into the wall there. They are still side by side. Okay, usually, Pocono is kind of like a spread out. Kind of gets a little boring, you would say. Not today. This is probably some of the best racing I've seen at Pocono.
No, it is spread out behind these guys. It's just these guys racing right now. I mean, I'm looking back when they come on the front straightaway, and all I see is a train behind them. I don't see nobody else really doing this. It's just these top 5 doing this.
And they got to be killing their tires. I mean,
they have to be.
I mean, that's why you think these guys back here, like Cole Frey, like Howie Briss, are they just kind of chilling? They just sitting here watching these guys and then making
I think so. Yeah, well, I just did see TCB pass Chad Oxendine there to take 8th position back from him. But other than that, kind of this, you know, I'm kind of looking farther back. I'm just not really seeing anybody trying to make any moves. They're all just kind of running single file.
Oh man, Aaron Smith. I think these guys are wrecking, but that's just how the cars are.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I've driven these cars a lot to know when you're on a long straightaway at Pocono, you can actually tell that these cars are set up, that the bodies on them and the chassis are actually kind of slanted. They look like they're kind of driving like they're crab walking or something when they're going straight. So, and I think that's another reason why they get loose easy.
Yeah.
So,
well, we're side by side once again for the lead. Aaron Smith looking to the inside. Man, they both are just sideways, dirt tracking it. They're staying side by side. That's what's incredible to me, is they're able to stay side by side, and their cars are handling, you know, like how you're seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, just look, they've been side by side for almost a whole set of 10 laps now.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Man,
Tommy Gossett got loose.
I mean, these 4 cars, 5 cars now, and Cole Frater, Howie Briss, they are wanting to join this battle. They are getting close. I mean, we got like, what, 10 cars within a second and a half. I mean, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is, especially for Pocono.
Here we go. They're still side by side. Oh man, Tommy Gossett almost got into the back of John Barry there.
I thought he was going to.
And
uh-oh.
Keaton Jones blinking. Hopefully that gets fixed. Man, we're seeing a really good race. I'd hate to see you get ruined by something like that.
But that blinking isn't helping him.
Run that Hayes Booth and Tommy Gossett just got on these guys. Yeah, look at fresh tires. Oh my god.
Look at this, they're going 3 wide. Well, they were going to. Hayes backed out of it. He's like, I don't think that's a good idea. But man, just look at how they got it around John Barry, and now they've got him back to 5th.
Yeah, I mean, he had to get out of the gas just a little bit, and that just shows a little bit of loss of momentum. And I mean, I'm sorry if I'm screaming a lot, but this is exciting to watch. Like, I mean, this is great.
TCB. I was going to say TCB just got up to 6th place.
I feel like we're watching a plate track. I mean, this is unbelievable. Oh, Cole Frey looks sideways, really sideways.
Yeah, he had a little bit of contact there from Howie Briss. Wasn't much contact, but it was enough to get him a little bit sideways, but he was able to keep that car under control, and nothing really happened there, so that's good.
I've never seen this many cars at a pack at Pocono on a long run like this. I mean,
I haven't either.
Oh, look out, look out.
Tommy Gossett, man, he's going to lose some positions right there.
Oh, they're 3 wide once again. Oh, look at TCB making a move.
Wow, this is crazy.
Oh my gosh. I just really hope that nothing happens and these guys just keep. Look at TCB. He wants to make it 3 wide now for 3rd.
He's going to.
Yeah, how about this Hayes Booth kid up in here in 2nd?
Oh, yeah.
He really put his practice in. We talked to him early. He really liked how the car felt.
Oh, we got Howie Briss getting into it with Tommy Gossett.
Save it, guys. Save it.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
And they saved it, but they slowed the pack down.
Look at Will Klein. He's like, y'all going to lift and try wreck each other? I'll just pass y'all. He's going to go by everybody.
Look at Zoltan Hamzat coming up through here.
And Zoltan, he restarted way back in the field because he pitted on that last caution. He's working his way up. We're 3 wide once again up front.
We are, but man, poor
at
Tommy Gossett's way back now. He's out of the top 10.
And Jeff, how about this guy that's just moving to 3rd out of nowhere? Chad Oxendine up into 3rd now.
While we was watching that back there, I'm not sure what happened to Hayes Booth, but he has lost some positions here, and he's back to 5th.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost track of how many laps we done. I don't know how close we are to people having to get fuel, or I mean, hopefully maybe. Oh my goodness.
We'll probably start seeing these guys coming in about 12, 13 laps from now.
Yeah. We see John Barry now looking to the inside of Hayes Booth, trying to get some of that time back. Doesn't quite get the run, but the battle now is up for 2nd. Keaton Jones, maybe that car's starting to fall off just a little bit, but I mean, hey, he was racing the hell out of that car. So
Yeah, well, oh man, look at TCB
Oh,
coming up
he's
here.
really
Oh, and he's
close.
loose.
oh, and he's into the
He's
wall.
in the wall.
It's gonna open the door for Hayes Booth. I don't know if that was hard enough contact to really affect the car. It looked like he hit it pretty flat.
Yeah, I don't think he has any damage on the car at all whatsoever, so
Yeah.
I think he's okay. But here comes Will Klein underneath him now.
Yes.
Will Klein was also going to try to dive in on John Barry.
I am. Oh, hard in the wall. Keaton Jones up on his side.
Jones.
Oh
and
my
no
gosh!
caution.
One of the
And
flags
there's
out.
caution. That was a delayed caution flag.
Oh my gosh! Racing finally. They were racing so hard for so long. You hate to see stuff like that happen, but oh my goodness! I mean, that's gonna
Well,
definitely take
go
Keaton
back
Jones,
and take a look
obviously,
at it here.
out of this race.
See exactly what happened to Keaton.
Oh man, that's hate to see that.
I do too, yeah. Yeah, contact between him and Chad Oxendine.
Yes.
Man, but slight contact
It was
though, too.
exactly the slightest contact, and look how out of shape it makes that car go into the outside wall really hard, up on his side, riding the wall.
Wow. Well, the good news is he didn't get into anyone else. Everyone else
Yes.
just stayed away, so that was good.
Everybody
But
did a
man,
really good job avoiding that. I mean, you're racing so long, and all of a sudden something like that happens so quick. I mean, these things happen so fast. I mean, Hayes
They
Booth
do.
did an amazing. I mean, he really didn't do anything because it happened so fast. He just got really lucky with how that car bounced onto the wall and him missing that wreck. Man, that definitely will end Keaton Jones' race for sure. I mean, that was hard. He might be able to ride around out there, but obviously that car's hurt.
that car it looks hurt from the back end, and I think that's sadly what put him out of contention here.
Man, I just gotta say, you know, I love doing this. I love being up here with you guys, but part of me kind of wishes I was out there driving. That looks so fun. Looks so fun to be out there. Man, make me a little jealous. But no, I love calling these races. It's even more exciting really watching it. I feel like, oh my gosh, this has been a great race. I'm glad that we got a run in there, and these guys put on a show for you. I hope you guys in chat are enjoying this race. I know
Definitely
I am,
hope you are.
it's been awesome. That was a long run. I think we're going to see everybody come down pit road for sure here. Yeah, everybody's coming down. They want them fresh tires. Their arms might need a break too. Keep an eye on this pit road here and see who wins the race off pit road. Oh, TCB's sitting in the pits. Not sure why he was.
I'm not too sure.
I don't know if they were involved with anything what happened there. I'm not really sure. I can try to find that out for everybody. Wow. How about Chad Oxendine getting off the road first here? All right, well, now that these guys' pit stops are done here, I would like to talk to John Barry if we can get him in a word with him, talk about this racing that we've been seeing.
Let's find him and drag him up here for you. There he is, and here he comes.
Yeah, okay.
John Barry, you're in the MaxSpeedTV booth. How's it going?
It's going pretty well, actually. Yeah, doing good.
I tell you what. I was just saying, I kind of wish I was out there. This racing up front, that was some crazy racing. You guys were just back and forth, switching, positions like crazy. I mean, that looked like a lot of fun. You having fun out there?
Yeah, this is probably out of all the cars I've driven on here, this is probably the most fun I've had on here in like a long time. That wasn't like a plate track. This is actually, I really like these cars. This has only like been my second time like actually racing them, but these are great. I love them.
Yeah, I mean, I've been screaming for 20 minutes. I mean, you guys are putting on a show, and all you guys look like you're sliding around out there. Is the thing pretty loose?
It's a bit loose on a corner exit, especially if you just mat the throttle. It spins the tires a bit, but it's savable, which is what's preventing it from being a wreck fest up here. But it's loose, but it's a really cashable loose, and it's a really fun loose too. I love it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm having fun watching you guys, and I can only imagine what it's like out there driving. You guys put on the show for sure. Gonna go back green here, restarting 4th. Car's clean still, so think you got what it takes to get a win here tonight.
I think so. Like, seems like everybody up here is kind of equal on speed. Yes. So I think actually this is one of the few times I actually can win a race on skill for once. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward toward the end of the race. I actually thought this was a 60-lap race, and then realized it was 80 laps long. Yeah. And I was actually about to pit there because I was like, oh, split the race in half. And then I saw the lap counter. I was like, glad I didn't do that. Well,
glad you caught that. You can keep your track position here, though. But hopefully we get more green flag racing. I'm really excited to watch you guys do this again. Good luck, and maybe we'll talk to you later. Go get them.
Yep. Thank you.
How about that? Daniel Falkingham in 5th. And really quick before we go back green, Jeff, I don't know what happened to Aaron Smith, but he is 12th after the pit stops. So he must have overshot his stall or something. And
he had to have.
And he is way back in the field. So
this isn't good.
It'll be interesting to see him get through the pack here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back racing. I want to see some more of that racing we were seeing. So here we go.
You can get him going.
Yep, pace car, truck. Gonna come on down here. And again, quick restart zone. Chad Oxendine gonna bring him down. Green flag back out here at Pocono. And single file. Daniel looking to the inside already. Howie Briss did not get a good restart. They are 3 wide behind them. Oh man, almost wanted to go 4.
Wow. This is crazy.
Gosh. Ooh,
Daniel Falkingham's in the middle of this.
He did not give Sean a lot of room there.
He didn't. Oh, here comes Cole Freilich. Aaron Smith. Wow, these guys are going crazy right now, trying to get back to the front, especially Aaron Smith.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the outside of all these guys.
Wow, Aaron made that work.
Yeah, wow, what a restart for Aaron. I mean, he restarted, 12th, and now he's up to, about 6th already. So, I mean, that's incredible right there.
That is. Ooh, I see some smoke coming from somebody's car ahead of him.
One car really sideways back there.
Yeah, I think it was Howie Briss.
We got a caution.
We do have a caution. What is this one for? Tony Hillbrands again.
Man, he's having definitely a rough evening so far.
And it looks like the same exact thing happened in the same exact corner.
Yes.
A guy hit the wall. A guy hit the wall coming off turn 4 and turned him again. I see him 26.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Joey Stone.
Going into 3, and then when they come off 3, the 26 car, Luke Lafaro, he gets into the wall, and Tony nowhere to go. That car almost goes upside down, gets up on the side a little bit.
Yeah, but you can see right there, Jared, right before they come off turn 3, you can see Tony Hillbrand's car was kind of getting out of shape a little bit.
Yeah, he was definitely out of shape. They both were, and they just kind of came together there. And, man, another spin there for Tony.
Yeah. And not the night that Tony had hoped for.
No, absolutely not.
The good thing is the damage that he is obtaining from these wrecks isn't that bad. So this is caution number 5. I'm kind of still, looking to see how Tony can come back from this incident because, as I said, the damage that he has been receiving tonight is not all that bad. So I don't think his car is really hurt too much. So we'll see how it plays out for him on this restart. Next time by will be the halfway point of this race. When we come back around to the start-finish line this time by, we will be halfway, 40 laps down, 40 to go.
Absolutely. Obviously, that was a quick one lap there, so everyone on the leaders are going to stay out here for sure. A little update here. Last week's winner, Nick Molyneux, up to 8th. I thought he said he wasn't even sure if he was going to be racing here tonight, and here he is after his win.
Yeah.
You know, up here in the top 10, having a solid run again. So.
Yeah, kind of back to what we talked about there at the beginning of the show, Jared. Will we see a new winner tonight for the 6th different winner, or will one of the guys that have won already get their 2nd win this season?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, looking at it, this leaderboard right now, we got, you know, Nick Molyneux, Daniel, they have won, but we got 8 of the top 10 right now that haven't even won this year. So, I mean, there's a really great chance that we could have our 6th winner in 6 races. So, and that's all. I mean, you know, it's kind of nice to see somebody different every week, in my opinion. I mean, I like that. I mean, you know, same guy win unless it's your favorite driver. Obviously, you don't want to see that. But
exactly.
I mean,
I couldn't have said it better, and I can't agree with you more. That's perfect the way you said that. Yeah, I mean, you know,
I think another thing that shows is the competition in this league. I mean, that's
right.
The thing. I mean, you got so many guys that are capable of winning. I mean, you got week in and week out probably 15, 20 guys that can get up there and win this thing. And
yeah,
so far we're seeing that this year, obviously, with the 5 different winners in 5 races.
That's good to see, you know, the competition level in this league.
Yes.
And it's good to see that, you know, different drivers can win races. So, but I'm kind of laying my cards down to it being a different driver tonight and being the 6th different driver. I'm really thinking about the only driver that's really up here in the front right now that could get another win be Daniel Falkingham.
Yes. And Daniel's got damage. I mean, I'm amazed that he's even up here. And that's the thing, you know, a lot of guys that haven't won this year. I mean, look at some of these names up here that obviously are very capable of winning races. Zoltan Herzog, Aaron Smith. You know, you got Chad Oxendine leading this race. His first Laura start. He's leading this thing. I mean, how awesome is that in your debut?
Oh, of course. That's very.
You know, we got Tommy Gossett.
Every driver likes that.
Going through the field, get his lap back.
Yeah.
That kind of got a little scary there for a second. Yeah, Tommy Gossett, I really don't know what happened to him, but he is 3 laps down.
Yeah.
So he did get a wave there, so he's going to be 2 laps down.
And they waved him around again.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure if they're going to throw the caution because, I mean, they waved him around after, unless, okay, no. Take that back. I see what happened here. Okay. That kind of confused me. I thought they'd already waved him, and then they gave him another one, and I was looking at the lights being off on the pace truck. But they actually didn't give him the wave until after he went by the pace truck. So, yeah, okay, that makes sense now. But anyway, we're getting ready to restart here after caution number 5. So the pace truck's getting ready to head back down into pit road, and when we get the green flag, we'll have 39 laps of racing remaining here. Pace truck heads back to pit road.
Green flag,
and there's the green flag. We're back underway here at Pocono for the Laura Arca Series. 39 laps to go.
And look at them fanning out in the back already. Oh my God,
always see that on restarts.
Oh man, I love the restarts here. So fun to watch.
Oh yeah, NASCAR, IndyCar, any vehicle here at Pocono, you're always going to have that huge fan out on the restarts where you've got 4 or 5 wide.
Absolutely.
I mean, shoot, in IndyCars, it's easy to do 9 wide.
Yeah, I mean, how do you do that? I mean, I don't know how you do that.
I've seen it done. But...
Oh, man, Aaron Smith flipped the apron in the tunnel turn there underneath Daniel, and he gets really sideways. Checks up Cole Freilich, and look at Nick Molyneux. Last week's winner once again.
Nick Molyneux is going to get up to him here.
And I know a lot of people know him as Nick Mucinex too, but I'm trying to call him by his real name.
Well, I used to not know when I started, helping Rudy commentate. I actually didn't know how to pronounce his last name, so and Rudy told me his nickname, so that's what I started, calling him too.
Well, and then we've talked about he even run a paint scheme for Mucinex,
Yeah.
So I mean, he thought it was funny too, play a little joke with everybody too, and It's kind of cool to see. But yeah, everybody decided to be single file just for this moment. We got Cole Freilich, Nick Molyneux side by side going into the tunnel. Up front, Chad Oxendine still leading this thing. They're still side by side back here for the 7th position. And Aaron Smith, that's a guy too I think we need to watch. Oh, Daniel, look out, sideways again, but here comes Aaron to the inside of Daniel. That is for 5th. With that damage on that left rear of that Cartoon Network car.
He's looking pretty good right now.
Aaron's going to complete that pass, I think. And up.
Yeah, he did. I didn't think he was going to, but he did.
Let's see if Daniel will try the crossover. He has a run.
He's going to try.
And then up front, we did have a change for 2nd. Look who's coming to the picture now, Zoltan Herczak. He's up to 2nd place. Now we say it's, that's one of Rudy's favorite driver out there. Yeah, they're going for the lead now. He's got a run on Chad. We do a little zigzagging.
Wow, yeah, he was looking, and then he come back, and then Chad started zigzagging. So, yeah, I'm not really. Wow, that was crazy right there. But no, he won't have a run on Oxendine.
Oh man.
Man, Oxendine goes really low to try to break the draft, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
As all that happened, Cole Freilich just hit the wall really hard, actually, off turn number 3. He's got a lot of right side damage as he's getting past. And how about Joseph Lombard? We haven't really talked about him much here today besides the beginning of the race. He's up into the top 10. Nice run through the field here for Joseph.
Yeah, now, no caution come out for this, but I did notice when I went back and looked at Cole Freilich hitting the wall. Behind him, we had the number, 20? Yeah, the number 20 of Ethan Workman got loose coming off of turn 3, and the 102 of Zachary Mertez got into the back of him and shoved him into the wall a little bit there, but he kept it going, so no caution.
Wow.
Brad Bothwell up to 16th after being a couple laps down, so it's good to see him back on the lead lap here and battling for position and in the top 20.
Caution.
And that's we got a caution.
We do have a caution. This is caution number 6.
No, it's John Barry.
I'm seeing contact with the number 27 car of Justin Mons.
I just, yeah, I'm sorry, I must have missed it, but why was John Barry back here in the first place?
I'm not sure. I missed that too. But let's ride on board with John Barry here.
But...
Yeah, let's ride on board with John Barry and see exactly what happened. And it looks like, Justin Mons and John kind of just met in the middle. It kind of looks like John come down the racetrack, Justin come up the racetrack a little bit, and there each other was, and around John goes. And John will clip the wall too. So I don't know how much damage he sustained from that, but I don't think it was much, and I don't think it was enough to really hinder the car in performance any. So I think it'll be just some cosmetic damage. You can go down pit road and get repaired. If drivers come down pit road now, they should have enough fuel to make it the rest of the way. I'm seeing, yeah. So.
All right, I just, because I was curious, and if anybody's watching for him, that last restart, John Barry, when they were coming to get the green, he actually spun out to the infield in turn 3, and he lost all of his track position.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I totally missed that one. I'm sorry, guys.
I did too.
Yeah, it's hard. You got 33 cars out there. It's but yeah,
Chad Oxendine will lead these guys down pit road. I think a few of them did stay out.
Yeah, we'll have to check and see after these pit stops, maybe if what cars stayed out here. But
Anthony Sharp stayed out.
Let's see who wins this race off pit road.
It'll be an interesting one.
And I do believe it'll be close, but from here with saving gas, I think they can make it on gas to at least the scheduled
I think
80.
They can.
But green, white checkers, though, I don't know.
I'm not sure. Now, I think Anthony Sharps just stayed out and lead a lap, but Tony Hilbrand stayed out with him, too.
They're going to race off pit road. How about, Chad Oxendine's going to hold the lead, well, at least off the pit road guys.
But I think these other two guys are going to come in when they come back around.
We talked about him just before, and I was about to mention before the caution came out with John Barry spinning in turn 3. Yeah, how about we were talking about Brad Bothwell, and he comes off pit road in 3rd, so he must have did some sort of 2-tire pit stop there. But I am shocked at, he was in that crash with Will Klein earlier, and I thought he had heavy damage, but obviously it's not hurting the car that bad. And
No.
he's still competitive, and he's up here going to restart in the top 5. So
very well competitive.
very,
yeah.
very impressed with that run.
We want to see if Anthony Sharps and Tony Hilbrand's come down pit road here, as they did stay out.
Yeah, that might have been just kind of a bonus point thing he wants to get with you, and he did lead that last lap, so he got it.
Yep.
And I would expect him to pull down pit road here.
Oh, I would too.
But,
if he doesn't, it'll surprise me, because I mean he's going to get eat up on the restart.
And Tony Hilbrand's
Tony's
staying
stay
out, and I think we're going to get the 1 to go here, so that's going to mean he will be the leader for this restart.
I'm not really sure about that one.
I'll tell you what,
He has enough fuel, but what about his tires? I'm not
a crew chief. I don't know.
I'm not either, but as much as I
drive the thing terribly.
I mean, as much as I've driven these cars though, and as much as I've driven on the sim, and how most cars react, I just don't see that being a good decision on the tires he's on. So I'm not sure. We'll see how it works out for him though. Hope the best. And yeah, but this is going to be a pretty crazy restart. I thought he was on way older tires than that. Never mind them.
Nope, he does get that lap lead though for him. And Tony, he is up there, obviously in points, so that bonus point really important for him.
Yeah. So see, he is only on 7-lap old tires, and for some reason I was thinking he was on like 15, 16-lap old tires. But you know what? With that being said, now I apologize for my misunderstanding there with the tires I thought he was on. I'm kind of interested to see how this goes now for him. Choosing to stay out. I mean, he's been in 2 incidents already that really wasn't his fault. So I mean, this could be some redemption for him here for those incidents. But he's got some tough customers behind him. Chad Oxendine, Zoltan Hertzeg, Aaron Smith back here. These guys are really going to put on a clinic on the restart here, I think, and he's going to have to try his best to hold them off, because they're going to try their best to get around him.
And look at him kind of laying back a little bit.
He is, yeah.
All right, Pace Truck's going to pull off here. Tony Hilbrand's your new leader. Green flag's back out here at Pocono. We'll see how long he can hold on to that lead with the little bit older tires. Brad Bothwell in 4th did not get a good restart. Really jumbled up the field behind him. And they are going to go, here we go, 2 wide, 3 wide maybe, going into turn 1. And look at this move for 2nd, Zoltan Hertzeg.
Yeah, Zoltan's really putting the pressure on Chad here.
Oh, man. And they got a run on Tony. I think Tony might have a little damage. They got the draft. Man, look at the run they got on him down the straightaway.
Oh, yes. But that also could be the tires, too.
But yes, absolutely. And here he comes.
Yeah, here he comes. If Zoltan can get around Tony here, it will be his first lap of the day led for Zoltan Hertzeg. Oh,
that was some close contact.
That was. And, yeah, he will get around him and lead his first lap of the day. So good job to Zoltan Hertzeg. And I see Daniel Falkingham taking his car behind the wall.
And he was last lap, scored in about 9th position. So not sure. Put it behind the wall.
Yeah.
Let's get a little update here on our point leader, Jacob Fenn. Really far back in the field, kind of in a mess back here. He's out back here in the 18th position. Then you got obviously Tony Hilbrand's up there and Aaron Smith gaining a lot of points potentially.
Yeah, I mean, if he finishes back here where he's at right now, then yeah, they will definitely gain a lot of points on him, possibly passing.
Yes.
He's only 19 out coming into tonight. And it looks like Daniel Falkingham is back. I'm not sure if he's gone back on the racetrack or not, but he did reconnect to the room. But he has not come back to the racetrack yet, so we'll see what happens there with Daniel. Keep you updated on that. But while we go back up to the front, race leader Zoltan Hertzeg has pulled out to a little bit of a lead here over Chad Oxendine, about half a second.
Yeah,
catching some lap traffic here.
And Tony hanging on pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
In third on those older tires, staying out there with the damage, the older tires. I mean, it's almost like, man, do these guys have a reset? Like, what's going on? I mean, these cars have been wrecking and stuff, and they're able to... And no, just to be clear, no, there definitely is no fast pairs, obviously, so.
No. Coming to 29 laps to go this time by. 29 to go.
I want to update a little bit. John Barry, we saw him go for that spin to bring out the last caution. He's trying to work his way through the field. He's worked his way up to 13th. Just
That's
past
good.
a few cars there. So John Barry trying to get back in this race. You know, so working his way up.
And Joseph Lombard's trying to work his way back up too. He currently sets one position outside the top 10. He's in 11th.
Yeah, right behind Brad Bothwell, who's, again, that's another guy. It's just an amazing comeback, I mean, from all that. And up front, about 6th, 7th, 8th, Sean Williams, Howie Briss, Nick Mullen want to go 3 wide in the tunnel?
I think so.
Howie Briss going to really throw it in there. He's going to get it on the bottom. He's going to slide. Oh, look at Nick back to the inside now. Now Nick's going to throw it in there, and then right behind them, you got Sean Williams, Hayes Booth, side by side, 2 cars battling. Four cars, you know, 2 by 2
here. Comes Will Klein looking to get in on this too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
looks like Joseph Lombard did get around Brad Bothwell, so Joseph will move into the top 10.
Top 10, yep.
Now, if Joseph can stay here, this will be a very, very good points night for him.
I think he's looking for more, though. I mean,
I think he is.
Yeah, hey, I mean, he just got that 10th position. You see all these cars racing right in front of him. You know, he's going to go for it. He needs a good run. He's definitely had a rough season so far.
He's had a very rough start, yeah.
Would love to see him at least, you know, finish this race, get a good solid top 10 night.
I think
right in front of these guys.
To see that as well.
Here comes Nick Molyneux again, battling there with Howie Briss. This is for 5th.
Yeah, here comes Sean Williams looking underneath Howie now.
And Sean wants a little piece of the action now. And, oh, man, Nick just again slid right in front of Howie there. And, you know, we have actually, you know, the leader there, Zoltan, and then Chad. We actually have a lap car of Anthony Sharps right behind these guys. He is being scored in 28th position. 2 laps down, so up here with the leaders. Then you got Tony Hildebrand's. Actually, Tony Hildebrand's lost a spot to Aaron Smith, so Aaron's in 3rd now. And then top 5, here's Nick Molyneux looking for 4th. And Jeff, I think now is when you're going to start to see the tires maybe are giving up a little bit more on Tony.
Yeah.
As he's falling back, and oh, here we go, another 3 wide battle. Why not? We get the track wide enough.
Sean. Look at Sean. Oh, and Sean gets into Tony.
Again, Tony around. And we saw the contact with Sean Williams there.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go back and take a look at this. Man. Right on board Sean Williams.
Poor Tony. He's like, how many cars are going to hit me tonight?
Yeah.
You know? I mean...
Riding on board with Sean Williams here, going into turn 3. Tony Hildebrand's on the high side here. Sean's trying to make it 3 wide with him and Howie Briss, and it just looks like yeah, Sean just gets into him. Might have been a tad, yeah, no, it wasn't no net code. It kind of looked like it at first, but no, he did get him. So, yeah man, tough break there.
Yeah, obviously, you know, we all know Sean and really a lot of guys out here, but that was nothing intentional, obviously. He just really kind of just got into the corner a little bit too deep. They were racing hard. I mean, they were 4 or 5 cars under a blanket, and Tony's struggling on the old tires. These guys are a little bit quicker and just a little bit of contact. He does get into the wall with the back end just slightly, but He's already been in the wall like 4 times today. So
yeah, but none of the incidents that Tony's been in have really, been anything. They've all just been racing incidents. I mean, you've had 2 cars that just kind of got shot off the wall because they kind of got stuck on it, and he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Just a racing incident. And this right here, racing, with Sean Williams, just another racing incident right there. So, yeah, it sucks to be involved in racing incidents and be the recipient of the incident instead of the, what's the word I'm looking for? The incident I guess you could say, the guy that, had it, that done it. But yeah, it's just part of racing. And and as I said, Tony didn't get too much damage there from that. So I think he can battle back.
And we're coming to pit road here. We do have Sean Williams staying out.
We do.
Get that lap led, but all these leaders are going to come down pit road once again. Obviously showing how important tires are. We saw with Tony there falling back just a little bit. I think it's good to talk to people when they're mad.
I'll just
ooh, this race off pit road though, they are side by side.
They are.
It's gonna be a dead heat. I don't even know. Maybe. Oh wait. Excuse me. Screw them. Aaron Smith's like, I'm gonna beat them all out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good shot there for Aaron. That was great. All right, so Jared, you want to talk to Tony?
Sure.
All righty, here we go.
Tony Hillbrands in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Well, it's going good watching. Obviously, this race really hasn't been going good for you. You've just honestly been a target out there, it looks like. It's like how many more cars are going to hit you? You did that strategy, and it looked like it was working out for you to get that track position. But, got a little more damage from Sean there. How's the track out there, and what's going on, man?
Well, yeah, I was hoping we'd get another caution, like 5 laps there. I would have been golden on track position. The track's fine. I don't know what people are doing. They don't know how to get out of turn 3, so they keep hitting the wall and they just turn dead left into me. And then I don't know. I think Sean just was carrying too much speed there. Other than that, I don't know what to say right now. I'm kind of in a bad mood.
Yeah, that's why I pulled you up here. But yeah, obviously, you have a good car. I mean, with beating all the wrecks, you were still being competitive there. Unfortunately, just been in a lot of incidents not your doing at all. So it sucks to see that. But this race still is far from over. A lot can happen, and hopefully, don't get involved in any more wrecks, and at least get home a good finish here tonight.
Yeah, hopefully we can stay out of trouble the rest of the way. If another situation comes up like that where I can stay out to pick up track position, I'm going to do it because I'm going to need to with points. This is not a good night, and yeah.
Yep, not a good night to start, but it could end good maybe somehow. But good luck the rest of the race. Try not to get any more incidents, and maybe we'll talk to you later.
I'll do my best, and yeah, have fun watching.
All right. He's not too happy right now. No, you gotta get a little. Come on, you gotta get a little drama in there too. You got people mad at each other. Pull them up here, talk to them. Let's see what's going on. Well, then just fine them. Oh man.
Man, wouldn't that be crazy if there actually was a league out there? I mean, that actually well, I know there are leagues that actually, make you pay entry fees and stuff, but wouldn't it be crazy if there actually was, because I haven't ever seen one, but would it be crazy if there actually was one that actually made you do fines for derogatory things against the league or other things like that? And I'm like, really? And we should start something up like that. Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh. We're going back green here. And
yes,
really quick, before we go back green, Jeff, we have a totally different top 5 right now. 4 people stayed out on this restart.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, but here goes the pace truck down pit road. Sean Williams leading with a green flag. There it is. We're back underway here at Pocono. Wow, and Sean kind of just goes for the snake right off the bat. He'll go down to the bottom here. Most of the leaders we've seen Oh, excuse me. Most leaders we've seen, they just stay up, to the top side, but he kind of went down.
Yeah, and Sean, great restart for him. And we saw, the 4 guys that did stay out. Tom Mercier, haven't said his name in all this race. He's up in the top 5. Pierce Maffitt and Ethan Workman. And, we're wrecking. Oh, no. So it looks like, oh my goodness. It did, there was 2 separate incidents, but it does start with Joseph, yes. And then as he spins, if we just stay on Joseph, you're gonna see all these cars just spin into him. It's like everybody got loose. Oh my, man, they piled in there. And one of them was our point leader coming in, Jacob Fenn. Tommy Gossett, who was fast earlier in this race.
Wow, this is a big one here.
Oh, someone else definitely got a piece of it too. Oh my gosh, Daniel was involved too.
Wow.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. Daniel just had
Poor
nowhere
Daniel.
to go.
Man, point leader Jacob Fenn did not need this.
Yes, that wasn't good. And Joseph Lombard, he did clip that inside wall too. And then as he was sitting there, he got a
they all just come barrel right into him. 3 cars.
Man, what do you think there? You sit there and spin. You're sitting there, and all of a sudden see these cars coming at you. Like, what the heck? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of wonder what was going through Joseph's mind right there. He's just sitting there trying to get, trying to collect himself, and all of a sudden here comes 3 cars just wrecking at him, and he's like, "Oh no, this don't look good."
That's a shame because Joseph was having a decent run, running up close to the top 10, in the top 10 for a majority of this race, and I was gonna want to talk to him, but he's mad, so that makes me want to talk to him more now.
I don't know. Is Joseph the one to talk to? Mad though?
Oh man, nah. We'll let him cool off. That just happened.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying. I was just telling Jared that, I think it might be best to not talk to Joseph while he's mad. I'm just saying, let him cool off a little bit, All
right, all the leaders staying out, and all those guys that stayed out to get the track position, they stayed out too. And if we get a rash of cautions, I mean, this could be a good call. So, 20 laps to go. Sean Williams leading this thing. I mean, this top 4. It's like, Sean's been up front a lot of this race. He's been in the top 10, but these other guys, it's like, where'd they come from? I mean, and now they're up here in the top 5. I mean, you just never know.
Ethan Workman, where did he come from? I mean,
look where he started in the 28th position.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Where did he come from? I mean, I remember
he came from 28th.
Oh yeah, but I remember though, about 15, 20 laps ago, talking about him. And he was like back in like the top 20, and now all of a sudden he's up here in 2nd place. It's crazy.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this strategy works out for these guys that stayed out. Actually, we got time. Why don't we get Sean up here?
All right. Finding. Where are you, Mr. Williams? Okay, there he is. And here you go.
Sean Williams, you're talking to Jer Bear in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
Oh, hey, Jer Bear.
Well, hey. Well, so far this race, when we had that long green flag run, I was up here screaming at you guys how you were racing. I mean, you guys were racing like crazy. It looks like a lot of fun out there. But, we've had these rash of cautions. You decide to stay out, get this track position. Do you think you can hold these guys off? And what was, the thoughts behind that stay out there?
The caution before that, thought we were all staying out, and the leaders all dove to pit road, so I made the hard left to pit with them. And then the next caution, they did the same thing, and I wasn't fast enough, so I just stayed out.
Oh, so you didn't really mean to?
No, it was an accident, but
well,
we're
hey,
here now.
I mean, there's 20 laps to go. If we get a rash of cautions, I mean, you could be sitting pretty.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for now. I want them all to die.
But I'm talking to you now. But the problem is I'm talking to you now, so you're probably going to wreck.
Yeah, we got the curse. Also, I want to say sorry for Tony. I think we made contact and I sent him around on one of those yellows. I'm sorry, Tony.
Yeah, we actually pulled him up here right after you spun him.
Oh yeah, I realized. I was
And,
like, oh,
I
good
was like,
timing.
you know,
He's
I was
gonna
like,
start
let's-
talking crap.
And no, he wasn't. He said he was mad, but you know.
Well, he's been wrecked like 3 times tonight.
He has.
So.
He's had a rough night. But you, besides that contact, have had a very solid night. And really quick, I mean, just talk about the racing, especially that long green flag run. You guys, I mean, that looks so much fun.
I don't know. I guess we're in different races because I don't remember a long green flag.
There was one, I promise you.
No, it was fun, and it turned into like pack racing, which is great.
Right.
And I don't know. I love these cars so much. They're my favorite on iRacing. So I'm glad I'm having a decent night. Usually at Pocono, I go flying at some point. So far, I'm pretty happy.
There's still 20 to go, so plenty of time for that to happen.
I know. I'm telling you, every Pocono race, all 4 wheels come off the ground. So I don't know. It's coming.
All right, well, Sean Williams going into the trees maybe here tonight, but thanks for talking to us, and good luck. Yeah, good luck, and try to keep that lead, man. Be awesome to you win.
I'm gonna try, man. Thank you.
All right. Oh man, so he didn't even mean to stay out. That's pretty incredible. I mean,
that's actually interesting. How do you not plan to stay out? I'm kind of confused on that one, but hey, you know what?
Like
if it works for you,
it might have been the right call.
It might have been. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it works for you. All right. Yeah, the pace truck's getting ready to turn back down to pit road here, and there he goes. Sean Williams will lead these guys the green flag, and there it is. We're back underway here at Pocono for the Laura Arca Series, and a good restart there for Sean.
Yeah, he got it.
All right, we're back from the Crank It Up, folks. As you see, we do have a caution flag here. The 41 car of Pierce Maffitt did get some contact there, and he went down and hit the inside wall pretty hard. He does have a lot of substantial damage to that race car. He did come back up the racetrack, and he collected another car. I'm looking to see who that was now. I'm thinking that's Gavin Hibbs.
Oh man, that was a really hard hit when he came back off the track. Just absolutely nowhere to go for Gavin. Zachary Mertez did get a piece of the wall too. Man,
look at the wheel job from Zachary to miss the 41 car though, but it put him in the wall.
Yes, he did obviously get damage from that, but it could have been a lot worse if he T-boned Pierce there.
Well, he didn't get as much damage as cars 40 and 41 got.
Oh man, yeah, they're destroyed. Yeah, and the cause of that wreck, really, it's Nick Molyneux had a run, and Pierce just kind of blocked, and Nick didn't lift. So
yeah, that happens sometimes. So hey, but right now, Sean Williams is in a hot seat. He's liking these cautions. He's liking these cautions that keep coming out because it's keeping him in the lead.
He wants this thing to keep happening. I mean, these cautions keep coming out. I mean, for him, that's what he wants. Obviously, we want to see some racing and not just be yellows. So
of course,
we'll see. But for the strategy for Sean's race, it's looking good so far. And Tom Mercier up in second place.
Yeah, there was a pass.
Yeah, he passed Ethan there in that restart.
Yeah, Ethan was second on the restart, but Tom got around him before the caution came out, so Tom is now second. So good run for Tom Mercier. How about we talk to him this time after we see if they come to pit road?
Yeah, he won't. He won't talk. You go ahead. You can do it.
We'll figure it out. Man, it looks like they're not coming to pit road, so see if we can get word Tom here. He's even in TeamSpeak. He might not be.
Yeah, probably not. He don't talk.
Yeah. Well, let's see if Ethan. Let's see if is Ethan Workman in TeamSpeak. I'm not seeing him either. Oh well.
he's had a rough night.
He has.
He's mad. Talk to him.
He's mad. Talk to him. I think I'll let you talk to the mad people because you seem better at that.
That's you.
Not you.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Everybody I want to talk to ain't even in TeamSpeak. They don't want to talk to us. No, I don't think we have.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Okay, yeah. I didn't even see him in here. Pat Oxendine, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey man, you've had a spectacular race out here so far tonight for this last half. You started 20th and you've come up here and started racing with these top 5 guys. Tell us about it and what your thoughts are for the restart here.
Yeah, it's been fun. I just had to take the first 10, 15 laps to get used to this car and how it drives here. I don't know if I ever driven it here, but yeah, we're fast. You know, Zoltan's fast, Aaron's fast. Yeah, the restart, just try to get a good jump, try to get inside Zoltan. I know we have better tires than the front guys, so just try to be patient here and get around them and race it out with him and Aaron and whoever else is back there.
Yeah, we know Zoltan and Aaron's some pretty fast guys, but I think you can help them with the competition there a little bit. What's the track conditions feeling like for you out there tonight?
Track, I mean, it's pretty loose to start when you're on fresh tires or cold tires. Pretty loose, especially in turn 1. You got to really be easy on the throttle, but after you get a few laps on them, it really comes in good and then slowly tightens up as the run goes. So, yeah, pretty steady, you know. Handles pretty good, just got to be careful on that first lap.
All right, Chad, thanks for talking with us here and good luck.
Thank you, appreciate it, guys. Enjoy the race up there.
Yep, definitely needs this thing to stay green for sure.
Yeah.
For him and everybody behind these top 3.
I mean, everybody behind Sean Williams wants this race to go green except for Sean. So.
yeah, absolutely. We got 25 cars
we're not going green.
on the lead lap, and we were going to go green this time, and we're not now. Delayed restart for some reason.
Yeah, another delayed. Not really sure what happened there, but it was not admin delayed. It was iRacing delayed again. So apparently iRacing did not like something. I don't know if it was somebody spinning again like it was the last time it delayed it, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting down to now. There's only going to be about 15 laps to go when we go back green. Now with another lap, it'll be 14 laps to go. And tell you what,
should be 14 to go when we go green.
Yeah. Yep. We had a lot of those guys that stayed out. Obviously, this caution with Pierce Maffey, he was one of those guys that did stay out, but obviously he's not up there anymore. So the top 3 are the ones that on all the tires.
Not sure. I think he dropped out.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's back now. Oh, he was gone. He did blink out, but and I think he knew that because he took it down to the access road.
Yeah, there he is. Okay.
Because when he popped back on the screen, he was on the access road there in turn 3. So I think he knew that he blinked out. So. But man, didn't need to see that though. Hopefully it'll clear up here, which it looks like it has. All right. Yeah. The lights on the pace truck are out, so we will be going green flag this time by 14 laps remaining. Just a quick hello to everyone in chat. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast so far. I know more craziness is about to come. And, and if you haven't, and if you haven't liked the video yet, please do. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And and come back next week. I'm not sure where are these guys at next week.
Well, let's take a look here real quick, and I will let everyone know where we are next week. Pull it up here real quick. I go to my phone.
We
and
went from a
find it.
half-mile to a 2.5-mile triangle, so I'm sure it's somewhere way different next week.
It's another 2.5-mile track. It's the 2.5-mile rectangular track of Indianapolis Motor
Indy.
Speedway.
Oh, staying away from the ovals and the circles for another week. Okay.
Well, yeah, well, even more than that, because after Indy, they go to Watkins Glen.
Oh, my. All right, Pace Truck's finally going to pull off. We got Sean Williams, Tom Mercier, your top two, Ethan Workman, green flags, back out. Sean Williams brings him down. 14 laps to go here at Pocono. And look at him all the way down to the bottom already.
Yes.
Zoltan got a great jump. He wants to get that third position. He needs to get these guys quick because Chad Oxendine's going to be right there to take advantage as well.
Yeah, look at the snaking maneuvers these guys done on that restart.
yeah.
That's the most I've seen it so far tonight.
All right, hopefully we make it to turn one, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I think we will.
All right. Down the back straightaway they go. Single file. Zoltan's got to run on Tom. Tom does a little bit of a block. Now he goes back to the inside. And here comes Zoltan, and those fresh tires, obviously, you see them paying off there. Zoltan second.
And Daniel Falkingham goes back behind the wall.
Oh, man, and then you see, oh, no,
there goes the 20 car.
Chad's around. Dang.
Wow, yeah. Go back and take a look at this.
It looked
Happened
like
in turn three.
whoever was on the outside of Chad.
Oh.
Workman got loose, and then Hayes got into him as he was sideways.
Ethan Workman got loose. He pushed up the racetrack and just got right in front of Hayes Booth. And Hayes Booth had absolutely no time to react to that and just clipped him and sent him right down in front of Chad Oxendine.
Man, what a hard hit, too. Watch, stay on board with Ethan here. He hits that pit wall.
Yeah. That toasted that car. He lost the left front wheel.
Oh, man. Yeah, and I'm not really sure.
Ethan's not.
Ethan got loose. Hayes did get into the back of him. That's what sent him all the way around. But Ethan was already loose, so you can't put 100% blame on Hayes there. But
no.
He also, he just didn't expect him to check up that much, and I think that's what happened there.
That was just a chain reaction thing. Hayes didn't really even see it coming. There was no time for Hayes to react to that whatsoever. That happened way too fast. You just saw Ethan getting loose there, and he started to push up the racetrack. And I don't think Hayes was even aware of it until he got in front. He's like, "Whoa, where'd he come from?" Bam, Yeah. The sad thing is when Hayes hit him, and the way he hit him is what put him down into Chad. So that's kind of, that right there is kind of, the bad part. So, yeah, man, tough break for these guys. Looks like the one with the worst amount of damage, though, will be Ethan Workman.
For sure.
He did lose that left front wheel. It come completely off. It's just hanging on by the tether there now, and he's trying to come back to pit road. I think that car is probably done for.
Yeah.
Because if your wheel comes off its assembly, I don't think there's no putting that back on.
Well.
I don't think we have. Yeah, let's talk to Zoltan here.
Yeah, you got him. Go ahead.
I can find him. Oh, I know. Yeah, I didn't see him, but yeah, I see him now. Zoltan Herczeg, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man. Well, tell us about your run out here tonight. You've had an amazing run so far out here tonight. You started 18th, and you're making your way up through the field. You've been up through the top of the field here, top 5 for most last half of the race. Tell us what your thoughts are so far.
Yeah, I'm just having a blast out here. Always love Pocono. Yeah, I started in 15th, and then I drove up a little bit, and then I went back to the back of the field to get some fresh tires. So I had I don't know what it was. I think it was 10 lap fresher tires. So I was just having fun trying to drive my way through the pack with the fresher tires. And ever since then, just trying to hold on to it and not wreck it.
Yeah, well, with that being said, what's the track conditions like to you out here? Pretty slick?
Yeah, they're pretty slick on throttle. Tight entrance, and then on throttle just loose. So you gotta be nice and smooth with the pedals, and not too jerky with the wheel.
Exactly. Well, what's your thoughts here for the restart?
I'm gonna try to get a good restart. I think Sean's on older tires, so we got 10 laps to go. So maybe buy a little time. I just don't want to get into the back of them. So yeah, just take it easy for a little bit and see what we got. But you never know with these cautions, so it might have to be go time right from the start. So we'll see.
All right, Zoltan, thanks for talking with us, and good luck on the restart.
All right, thanks, bud.
Yeah, I think with how this race obviously has turned out here with a lot of these cautions, I think Zoltan, he's going to have to make that move as soon as he possibly can to get out in front if he wants to have a shot to win this race.
Oh, of course. I mean, Aaron Smith back here in 5th, he's going to have to make a move too. And Hayes Booth, with the excellent run he's had today. He's been up here in the top. I don't even think I've seen him fall out of the top 10 any at all today.
No.
And he's always been up around the top 5, top 10 all day. So he's had an excellent run here. If he can come through with this last 10 laps to go and get a good finish here, it's going to be a good night for Hayes.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been kind of following him along in this race, and you know, we watched his struggles last week, and to come back and get a top 5 run would be huge for him. And we got last week's winner, Nick Molyneux, there in 6th. He's kind of had a decent run tonight. He's been kind of quiet, but he's been, you know, around that 6th to 10th place a lot of this race. And you know, with these guys in older tires ahead of him, he might have a shot at the top 5.
Yeah.
All right, we're going back green once again. Sean Williams, Zoltan Herczeg, Tom Mercier, your top 3. Pace truck's going to pull on down. Sean Williams brings it down with 10 laps to go remaining here at Pocono. Green flag's back out. We're back racing.
Sean Williams with a very good restart there.
And now we'll have to watch how the difference of the tires are with Zoltan here going through this corner.
Big difference on the tires between these two up front. We're going to see how it plays out for Sean here and how it plays out for Zoltan. Yeah.
Tom Mercier here just a little bit behind these guys in 3rd. I think we're going to have to watch here Zoltan. He's going to have a nice run on Sean here. Here he comes to the tunnel. Got a big run on him. And he's going to go to the inside for the lead here.
I think he'll probably get him here coming in turn 3.
And Sean's like, come on, we need a caution. We need a caution. Come on.
Yeah.
The Zoltan right on that yellow line. Already sliding underneath him. Sean gets a nice run. He's going to have the nose to lead this lap.
Nope, Sean will keep the lap here. But I think Zoltan has enough steam to get him down here in turn 1. It doesn't, it'll surprise me.
And Sean, if he can pinch him and not be able to get that run, he should be able to stay side by side. And he's still gonna, he's still gonna stay side by side.
Yeah, that surprised me. That Sean's really fighting good here.
Yeah.
And Zoltan could not do anything. He had to back off and go behind him.
Yep. Try one more time here. Come through the tunnel.
Yeah, Zoltan's just gonna back off a little bit, collect himself,
Sean
and kind of conserve.
Just slightly. He's gonna lose his momentum, but now if he can pinch him down, keep him so he can't have that car, the track to come off the corner with. I don't know, Zoltan's got a nice advantage here. Let's see if he can slide up in front of Sean.
And I don't think he's going to slide up in front of him, but he will lead the lap.
And look at these cars behind him now. Tom Mercier, Hayes Booth is up here. These guys racing for the win. Let's see if Zoltan can clear him this time. I think Zoltan might have it here. Here they come off turn number 1. And no, Sean's back on the outside, fighting hard.
Yes, this is good racing. Sean is really fighting him. No, he's not giving up at all. But I see Hayes Booth's kind of backed off of Tom right now, and Tom is kind of diving it in here. He's trying to get a run on Zoltan.
Yeah.
Oh, and it looks like TCB has fell at unacceptable level. That's not good.
Man, look at all these cars up here. We got like 7 cars again. It's like that one run.
This is great. Aaron Smith is in the midst here. He is wanting to get back up here.
All right, Zoltan does finally clear Sean here, coming
He
to
does.
7 laps to go.
Tom Mercier trying to get around Sean Williams now.
Look at Zoltan go way to the bottom.
Yes, Tom followed suit with that. Tom's down there with him. They're going to come back up the track here. Tom lost the position on that right there. If Hayes can get around him, but he's going to fight.
Look at Aaron and Will Klein now coming up into this thing.
Yes, and it looks like Nick Molyneux's back here too with them.
Absolutely. And Howie Briss. And kind of a little bit behind these guys, John Barry trying to come back from that spin. He's up to 9th.
Yeah, John Barry, if he can get a top 10 finish out of this, that'll be an amazing comeback for him. Ooh, Hayes Booth a little loose there coming off the tunnel turn.
Yeah, I mean, right behind Sean Williams on the older tires. Can he get second? Tom Mercier also doing a great job on the older tires. Will Klein, look at him sideways right behind Tom.
Wow, yeah, look at this. Will Klein was really loose there coming off of turn 3 there in front of Aaron Smith.
I mean, these tires are holding off again better than I thought. We saw that with Tony, though, and then after about 5, 6, 7 laps, they really started to fall off. Here comes Will Klein to the inside for 4th. And he's going to clear him.
He is.
Oh, if he's got to slide up, though, that's close right there, but he gets it.
That was close, but he did get it, yes.
And Tom's going to do a little crossover action there.
Tom's going to cross over here. He's going to see if he can actually get back to him here on the inside of turn 2, tunnel turn. Man, treacherous corner to do this in, though. We'll see if it works out for him. And no, it will not. Will Klein will stay ahead of him.
I move Will Klein up to 4th behind them. Nick Molyneux, Aaron Smith have been battling for 6th.
Aaron is dropping back. This isn't good for him because here comes Howie Briss looking to get around him now right after Nick Molyneux did. And John Barry's here, too.
Yeah, John Barry, great comeback for him today, too. Had a spin. Does he have the run to make it 3 wide?
I don't think so.
And we have a caution.
And we got a caution.
Ooh, what do you do now?
I'm not. Yeah, it's Joseph.
Oh. Yep. Joseph Lombard goes for a spin. Doesn't hit anything, and let's see what happened.
Yeah, he just got loose.
And you know what I think happened here? Tommy Gossett's ahead of him, and he got loose, and I think Joseph maybe like checked up to avoid it, and when he got out of the throttle, that car just became light, and he just lost it. I think that's maybe what happened there.
I'm seeing another car here on the front straightaway that.
So
that was. Oh. I'm also seeing the 20 car was around on the front stretch.
He's just sitting on pit road.
Bro, when I rewinded the footage back, right when the caution came out, the 20 car was sideways on the front straightaway.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have our first green white checker.
We'll have our first green white checker attempt. Yeah, we do have 3 of those at our disposal tonight. 3. So we'll see if we have to use all 3. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully the race will get finished here under the first attempt. But if we need 3 of them, they're at our disposal here, or at the league's disposal, I should say, for the drivers. So we'll see how this plays out. But man, what a run Sean Williams is having here tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, Zoltan got around him, but I mean, he's staying in second and he's being consistent with that at the moment. We'll see how this restart plays out for him here, and hope the best. You know, Hayes Booth is putting on the pressure. He's trying his best to get up here too, and great outing for him. No matter where he finishes in the top 10 tonight, it'd be a great outing for him as well. So,
yeah, and with Sean Williams, you know, he was running good today, but he had been running about 7th, 8th a lot of this race. And even though he didn't mean to do it, this call to stay out, obviously, if he gets around 2 more laps clean, it looks like he's going to get a solid top 5 finish out of this. And I mean,
exactly.
it ended up working out in his favor. Good. He might not be able to get the win here tonight, but you never know. I mean, he might get a good restart, try to do something with Zoltan here. But regardless, I think that was a good call.
I think it was. Chad Oxendine is back up to 14th. Yes.
He's coming down pit road now. And,
wow.
you know, we went about, what, 5 laps there, and tires are going to make a difference, but the problem is these guys aren't going to have enough time. So, I mean, these guys get tires here. They're not going to be able to get through the field. They might be able to get a few spots. So these guys in the back half that are pitting, that might be a good call to get some spots, but I don't think 2 laps for sure. It's not enough time to go through the field.
I don't think so, no.
Another one that stayed out on that, you know, however many cautions ago that was, when Sean stayed out, Tom Mercier has done a great job being able to hang in the top 5 as well.
Yes.
And he was a guy, we have not even seen him in the top 10 this whole race, and he did a little strategy, stayed out, and it's paying off for him as well. So a great finish, hopefully, for him. He's got 2 more laps to do it, but if he can hold on for a top 5, that would be fantastic. Yeah, Sean with the 9-lap older tires there, it's just not going to be enough probably to be able to, you know, contend. But hey.
I don't think so, but hey, you never know. Something could happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and Will Klein is 4th. Will Klein and Hayes Booth, they do have fresher tires than Sean does. So, and I'm really surprised. And actually, he must have pitted Aaron Smith way back in the field.
Yeah,
we saw him kind of, you know, him and Keaton Jones were having that amazing battle for the lead early on in this race, and you know, he lost that track position. Ever since he lost that track position, he's just not been able to get to the front. He got to like around 5th, but Aaron just doesn't have the speed that he had at the beginning of this race. Dirty Air is just, yeah, it's definitely a killer. Yeah, 1 to go here. We're gonna have our first attempt at green white checker. We do have 3. We can have up to 3 attempts at a green white checkered if needed.
And we're about to find out if that is needed, but hopefully not.
And we've talked about this top 5 a lot here lately. Just kind of a little rundown through before we go back green. We got Nick Molyneux in 6th, Howie Briss 7th, John Barry doing a nice comeback up to 8th, Cole Freilich, and Joey Stone in the top 10, a guy we have not mentioned about either. And we still got 23 cars on the lead lap here. You know, going to restart here. Coming to the scheduled lap 80, but we're going to go into overtime here. And let's see if anybody can do anything with Zoltan. Yeah, tonight, finishing up our 11th caution flag here at Pocono. Unfortunately, a little bit more than we wanted to see, obviously. We were hoping it could be a little cleaned up, but just hasn't been the case again tonight. Car's kind of hard to drive, and we're going back green, Jeff.
Yeah,
we are. Number 1, let's go.
Yep, we're going to try here for the green-white checkered number 1. Pace truck should be headed back to pit road momentarily. They're waiting for him. Thought he was going right there, but nope, there he goes. And the green flag's back out here at Pocono. We're back underway here. Let's see if we need another attempt. Hopefully not. Good restart there for Zoltan Herczeg.
Yes, absolutely. And we saw, wow, back in the pack there. Yeah, obviously they're 3-4 wide going into 1. Tony Hillbrand's got an amazing restart and gained like 4 spots going into turn 1. And up front, Zoltan is pulling away. We got a battle for 3rd. Here comes Will Klein.
Yep, Will Klein will try to get around Hayes Booth here. He will indeed do so, I think, coming in the tunnel turn.
They're still side by side, but now Will's got a nice run. He's going to clear him.
Yep, he did clear him. I thought he was going to clear him way before that, but no, he...
Coming to the white flag here at Pocono, Zoltan Herczeg pulling away. Here comes Will Klein on those fresher tires, wanting to get 2nd as we come to the white flag.
Yep, and Zoltan will indeed cross the line and take the white flag, so that means the next flag will end the race. Will they make it to the checkered, or will a caution come out?
Yep, Zoltan's got a big lead, but the battle's for second. Will Klein, Sean Williams, and Tom Mercier moves into fourth right behind these guys. And can Will Klein clear Sean off turn number 1? Oh, Sean hanging tough again on that outside. Yep, obviously Zoltan pulling away up front, but the battle is for second. Will Klein throws it in.
Yeah, Will Klein got around Sean Williams. Sean
But he's coming back to the inside.
He is.
It's going to be a battle for second, but Zoltan pulling away. Sean's going to go back to the inside.
Coming back on the
Zoltan's
inside.
going to come back and win, but for the battle is for second. Side by side, coming for second.
It's going to be Will Klein, I believe, in second.
Will by like a half a car length. Great race there for second.
That was an amazing race for second place. And they're wrecking at the start-finish line back there behind these guys. Man, major crash. But your winner is Zoltan Hertzeg, and what an amazing battle between the two there for second place. So we're going to step away momentarily here and get these guys up here and ready to interview. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everyone. We've caught up with tonight's race winner, Zoltan Hertzeg. Got a copy?
Hey, bud, what's up?
Hey, man. Well, we talked to you earlier in the race, and wow, you had an amazing feat out there. You got around Sean. You kept it out front there for the last remainder part of this race, and you got the win. Tell us how it feels.
It feels good. I haven't won in Laura in a long time, so this is definitely a cool victory. I wish there was less cautions, but hey, it was a lot of fun. It was a good battle with Sean. Just some fun racing.
Well, you are the 6th different winner to win in this current season for the ARCA cars. How does that feel?
That's pretty cool that there's so many different winners. You really don't know who's going to win each week, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. What was your thoughts coming into tonight's race, Zoltan, after practice? And you didn't opt to take qualifying time, but with your practice, what was your thoughts?
I just came in here. I wanted to have some fun, just race clean and have some good fun, you know, and it's definitely achieved.
Awesome. Well, what was your thoughts on that last restart? Kind of walk us through it.
I wanted to try to go a little early because it seemed like nobody was actually doing that the whole entire race. So I tried to go as early as I could without passing the pace car, and I think it caught them off guard, which worked out pretty well.
Yeah. And what about the single file restarts? We know most leagues, do double file, but over here where they're doing single file, what's that, kind of, with how you feel?
It's definitely easier being not being the leader for single file. You can try to time it, try to get that jump, but with double file, it's a little bit tougher to get the jump, and just everybody's on top of each other. So it's really just two different animals, and they both got their pros and cons.
Yeah. Well, Zoltan, next week's race is at Indianapolis. So what's your thoughts on that track?
Yeah, that should be fun. I like Indy because I love the tunnel turn at Pocono, and it's basically 4 of those. So I definitely will try to have some fun there too.
Awesome. Well, Zoltan, you have anybody you want to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate your victory tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. You guys do a great job, and thanks to Joe for putting on this league, and thanks for everybody watching. It's awesome seeing how many views these races get.
Awesome. All right, Zoltan, well, congratulations once again on your victory here tonight at Pocono. Amazing run for you out there. Good luck next week at Indianapolis.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, you got second, Jared?
Yes, I do. Second place finisher tonight, Will Klein. We saw him early in the race get involved in a really weird incident, and then comes back to finish second with that great battle there with Sean at the end, just edging him for second there. Will, take us through that battle there with Sean at the end. Looked pretty fun.
Yeah, I had the better tires than him, and I screwed. I had nose on him in the tunnel turn, but I screwed up entry so badly. I pushed up and gave him a chance. I was deciding on that short straightaway whether to pinch him or to let him overdrive entry, because I knew whenever Sean like has a chance to get a good spot, he's always gonna drive really hard for it. So I decided to let him go in entry and cross him over. Turns out it was the move that worked, man. It was pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. Great battle there at the end for that second spot. He pulls it off just at the end, but Zoltan, we saw him kind of pull away there. Obviously, you guys were racing, but did the damage from the beginning of the race kind of hurt you for maybe contending for the win?
No, just a combination of the single file restart and just me having to pass some cars. But I felt like I was close to Zoltan. I don't know. We didn't really race that much. We were under caution for like half this race. So I don't know exactly how I would have stacked up to him. I would have felt it would have been like close, but I'll take second. It's pretty good run.
Yeah, definitely was. Starting in the 16th position, coming all the way up to second, just edging Sean there. Great run tonight, coming back from a wreck too. That was, again, really weird when I saw that. But you don't really see too many people get turned in the middle of the straightaway at Pocono. But yeah, good run tonight, second place. Give your shout outs and thank yous and all that.
All right, Joe, for putting on the league. You guys for broadcasting, obviously, and people who watch us. We always like it every week. Thank you, Jared.
All right, and good run tonight, second place, Will Klein, and we'll see you next week at Indianapolis.
All right, thank you.
All right, caught up with a third place finisher tonight, Sean Williams. You got a copy?
Gotcha.
Well, Sean, tell us how your run was out there tonight. We talked to you earlier, and you kind of said that your, idea to stay out was kind of an accident, but it looks like it worked out for you. You got a top 3 finish out of it.
Yeah, that paid off pretty well. My goal tonight was to get a solid top 10, so I'll take a podium. And I knew in that last run, Zoltan, he's faster than me anyway. So with the fresher tires, I knew it was a matter of time before he was going to pass me. So I was just trying to hold him off as long as I could. And same with Will too, because Will started at the back and drove to the front, and then under one of the yellows, he went to the back just to do it again. So I knew he had the speed, so I don't mind. As long as I had a good race. This is one of my best Pocono races in a while. Like I said, normally I die, so I'll take a third place.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. You saying you'd probably be in the trees after it was all said and done. But hey, you didn't do that tonight, so that was a fantastic race for you. So what's your thoughts for next week in Indianapolis?
Hopefully it's fun. A lot of the cars there are super tight, and I'm sure their setup's going to be tight. But in this car, it always feels more manageable than the other cars. So I don't know. The grip should be good. Hopefully the racing's better than tonight. I mean, I had a good race. People I was racing around, we were having a good race, but there was a lot of yellows. So hopefully we can kind of cut that out.
Hopefully so. All right, Sean, will anybody you want to give thanks or shout out to if we go celebrate your top 3?
Yeah, Joseph for the league, everybody who showed up tonight, all the good racing that I had, all those guys I was racing with, y'all for broadcasting, and everybody who shows up to watch.
Awesome. All right, Sean, well, once again, congratulations on your third place finish tonight, and good luck next week at Indianapolis.
All right, thank you, sir.
Good run, Sean.
Thanks, Jared Bear.
All right, we will run down through the results here and then hand it back over to Rudy to close us out. So Zoltan Herkzeg comes home with the win tonight. Congratulations to him. Will Klein comes home second. Sean Williams third. Nick Molyneux will finish fourth. Tom Mercier fifth. Great run for him. Hayes Booth, another one, had a fantastic run. He'll finish sixth. John Barry had a great comeback after that incident he had. He will finish in seventh place. Cole Freilich will finish eighth. Aaron Smith, not really the night he wanted. He started off strong. He got the pole and led a lot of laps, but he got mired into some problems there, and he will finish ninth, but still a respectable top 10 finish. And Tony Hillbrands, after all the trouble he had tonight, getting in those 3 incidents, one with Sean, and all the other craziness that happened to him, he come back to a top 10 finish, so that's great for Tony. All right, Jared.
That's unbelievable. He got 10th there, but we got Chad Oxendine, maybe a guy that probably could have contended for this win. Unfortunately, got in an incident there late in the race, but he did come back to get 11th. Tommy Gossett 12th, Jeremy Garrison 13th, Brad Bothwell in 14th, and Howie Briss 15th. Saw him up in the top 10 a lot. Kind of fell back, got 15th there. Anthony Sharp 16th, Luke Lafaro 17th, Pierce Maffey, who had a hard crash earlier in this race, still gets 18th, finishes the race. Stefan Purcell 19th, and Joseph Lombard in a couple of incidents tonight. After a pretty strong run, he will finish in the 20th position tonight.
Yep, finishing 21st tonight is Joey Stone. Finishing in 22nd is Zachary Mertez. William Schmidt will finish 23rd. He was the last one on the lead lap. Our points leader, Jacob Finn, did not have a good night here at all. He will finish 24th, 4 laps down. So I think it's kind of to say he probably won't have the points lead going into Indianapolis next week. But we'll wait and see how that plays out. But, man, not a night he wanted. Justin Mons, I guess is how you say his last name. Hopefully I said that correctly. Will finish 25th. Ethan Workman, he come up to the front there a couple times tonight, but kind of got into some trouble there later on, and he will finish 26th. Terrell Baker, TCB, not the night he wanted either. Man, just tough break for him. He finishes 27th. Gavin Hibbs, I believe, was his first race tonight. He will finish 28th. Daniel Falkingham, another one that did not want this finish. Man, Daniel was just up and down all night, sadly, and just seemed like he just had a few problems that really he didn't need, and he will finish 29th. Keaton Jones, another one there. Man, what a bummer for him. He had a top 10 starting position, was running strong all first half of the race, and got into some problems, and he'll finish 30th. Jordan Sailors, hope I said that correctly, will finish 31st. Evan Pienta 32nd, and Aaron Brown will round out your field, finishing 33rd. Rudy?
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate that very much. And Jeff and Jared, again, you knocked it out of the park again this week. Great race out here. Got to give a big congratulations to Zoltan for this win. So, but I wanted to specifically thank everybody that did tune in to chat here tonight. It was just amazing to see the good turnout again this week. And hopefully everybody enjoyed the show. You can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. You can follow us, follow us there, and also check us out on check out our website for our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. And again, thank you all. Appreciate it very much. And we'll be off to Indianapolis next week there, guys. It's going to be kind of an interesting race, I think, in this car. So,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it should be a good one next week.
Yeah,
all right,
it'll be
folks.
a very interesting race.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.